Sounds good coming through the headphones.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot more legit, man, than I thought y'all had it.
What? Dude,
sure. man, dude, we're keeping that on the fucking shit, bro. We haven't even started shit. My man's already talking shit. God damn.
Dude, but think about it, though. Like, right now, I'm at the period in my life where if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it, you know?
Oh, no, you're getting old. It's like, fuck it.
Yeah, you got to fucking at least, throw something at the wall until it sticks. I mean, that's really all I've been banking on is hopes and dreams lately with everything, like even with stocks and fucking cryptocurrency, bro. I don't even know what's happening right now in the market world. I'm just like throwing $100 here and there, hoping that it's going to blow up.
I need to do that.
Go ahead, start this bitch off, man.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh, okay. I got the intro music.
He said, oh, okay.
Oh, shit. Okay, this is the company podcast. We have Joe, Marita Game, Barton. We got Josh, Sauce the producer.
Yes. Hi.
Give him a fucking
yes, sir.
Give him a fucking round of applause, dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool because like, I feel like we haven't really communicated or talked or had a conversation in so long anyway that like it's dope to like revisit that here and for episode 1 of this podcast. I feel like all three of us had pretty open dialogue, especially over the past years and like projects that y'all have been collaborating on, with the, Diamond Lab and Cookout that thing that you guys got going on.
Facts.
Y'all have all been smashing together with all y'all's camps for like a year straight.
Trying. I don't know.
Yeah, man. I mean, while we have, I still feel like, I feel like I'm nowhere near where I want stuff to be, but hey, man, we just got to keep doing this shit. And, hopefully some shit will come up. I mean, the real.
That's all you can really hope for, I think, is like hope something pops off.
Yeah. I mean, but okay, I guess we're just jumping right into it. Like we said, this is Sauce the producer. I'm Marita. This is Kit Company Podcast. I'm jumping right into it, bro. My man Sauce, one of the hardest producers I know.
Thanks.
In this Raleigh. I mean, because real, man, like who's going to be listening to this? People that we know, people that we fuck with for like at least at the beginning. And like, let's keep, some of it close to home. Like we really are allowed to celebrate the talent that's around us. And, I think it's cool to have you as the first guest on the first episode.
Very cool.
I mean, because, we'll look back at this later and be like, this is dope.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, man, one of the hardest producers in the area, man. Thanks. In the 919 or 336, wherever you are reigning your
I don't even know the area
terror
code where I live at
now. Raining terror on. Yeah. But yeah, man, introduce yourself. Tell us about what you got going on.
I make music, man. That's all I can say. I don't know.
Well, who you been working with lately?
Lately, still pretty much the same people. I mean, I got chemistry with people, so I just keep it that way. So, Donovan McCrae is the main one.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I work with this new dude I met through Donovan, Juice.
Okay.
And then I mean, I've been getting. It's funny because I know it sounds like really dumb, but I kind of stopped caring about like the shit in a way. Not like fuck hip hop and making beats, but I'm just doing this shit, putting it out there, and forgetting about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's
short memory.
It's kind of been working for me. It's like my dude Dallin Dance, who's super hard. He's like a loop maker.
Mm-hmm.
He's been getting me placements like left and right with verified artists. I mean, people I never heard of, but I'll go check them out. They're pretty dope. Some bigger people follow them. So it's like, and then even then it's like, I look at it like maybe, I don't know, a year ago I probably would have been real hyped about it and just like kind of, like celebrating too early. Now it's just like, okay, cool. And then forget about it.
Yeah.
It's like.
For sure, man.
See what happens.
Who are some of those verified artists? That's news to me. I had no clue.
Yeah. Okay. I gotta look actually on my phone right now.
Yeah, and make sure you mention any artist that you're rocking with, because I mean, while Kit and I might know of them or know what you got going on, because of our personal relationship, I mean, shit, we're putting this on the internet, so
Plug anybody you want.
Plug
dude.
anybody you want, whatever.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
Hell yeah.
I mean, definitely shout out to my boy Donovan McCrae. Without him, I probably
Hey.
wouldn't be here today. Shout out Juice. I mean, he's a really good artist. I just met recently. Kyrie Lee, another cool guy. Madrick Sanders, who I worked with a lot.
Yeah, I heard that project.
Madrick Sanders,
That shit was gas.
correct me if I'm wrong, is he like the owner and operator of Dreams of Children?
Yeah, that's his whole thing, DOC Music Group.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I've been paying attention to that a lot lately because, like, I mean, you already know, and he knows, I am a Donovan McCrae fan.
Oh, yeah. Me too.
You know,
funny,
yeah, like, even before, like, working with him or even meeting him, I was like, dude, I really am fucking with this dude's music.
No, he's very talented, for sure. I'm glad me and him had the chemistry. I mean, I kind of not really met him in person, but met him on the internet maybe like late 2014, early 2015. Found him literally on SoundCloud searching like Raleigh artists. He popped up. I listened to like a freestyle he had over like Young Thug's Best Friend beat or some shit. I thought he was hard. DM'd him. Never heard from him for a minute. And then I put this one beat up that was a little better than the shit I had on there on my page. He hit me back, yo, I need that beat. That's hard, blah, blah, blah. Which he never even used it, but we just went from there.
Hey, man, that's how it starts.
Yeah, so
that's dope. And I've seen like the Dreams of Children music group kind of like really start to like hit the ground running hard this year and like half of last year too. With their Instagram has been popping with just teaser after teaser after teaser after teaser of stuff that is sounded really good. Like I feel like people have a misconception about like what local music sounds like. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah, for sure. I mean, a lot of people, you know, especially like younger kids, like my nieces and nephews and shit, like when they hear I talk about like a local artist, it's kind of downplayed, like, or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. Like,
I guess that kind of leads me into like something that I definitely wanted to ask you about. Is like, what is the difficulties that you personally have come across trying to come up in the Raleigh area or North Carolina in general? Because there are like very clear roadblocks that I see, like as far as like networking goes, with the, you know, trying to blow up out of an area that isn't like Hollywood or LA or something like that.
Yeah, it's a lot tougher, I think. But then again, I've never been anywhere else and tried it. It's just always been right here. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
for me, I feel like it's, people out of state fuck with me more than people in the state.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And maybe that's just how it is everywhere. But I don't know. I mean, it's not really easy, but I try not to beat myself up about it anymore because, I mean, people are going to fuck with you or not. It's just really what it's going to take is something big happening for everybody to finally look and be like, oh, wow, something's happening over here. Let me check it out.
Well, I think to add on that, I had a friend who sent me a video, and it was this guy talking about some sneakers he bought at like Marshall's for $14, and they appreciated to like $1,200. And he was just like, it just goes to show if you're a creator or a content creator or an artist or a musician or whatever, like, you know, just keep doing your thing. Keep making your music.
Yeah.
Like, believe in yourself and, you know, keep trying to develop your sound because people are going to appreciate your music eventually or at some point, you know, if, you know, what you're making is truly good music, you know, then you just got to keep rocking with yourself and going from there. I mean, like you're saying, you said that people out of state, like, you know, fuck with you more and shit. I mean, yeah, it's really people that I don't know.
Yeah.
That, you know, will tell me, they'll be like, hey, man, you're the GOAT or like this or that. And like, you know, I always take stuff like that with a grain of salt. I mean, you can't mean that somebody's the GOAT every time you meet them. But at the same time, you know, I think it's, you know, just kind of, they hold you in high regard. They respect your craft and whatever. I mean, hopefully, or, you know, if they're bullshitting, then fuck them. But other than that, you know, I mean, it's cool, man. It's like you meet a lot of cool people through that shit. And like you were saying, ultimately, you got to have a short memory about it. You know, because if you like, music can be a roller coaster. If you like, you know, get excited about, hey man, someone so and so might hype on this beat,
Yeah,
and then you just, oh shit, oh fuck, they said so and so gonna hop on it, god damn. But then you know they never hop on it, or you never hear the track, or never get the track back, whatever. Like, hey man, I mean, that's the perfect attitude to have. Keep making music, keep working. I mean, really, I feel like it goes into the artist like realm now, like producers being artists and stuff.
Oh yeah.
How do you control music that you've created getting put out? Well, fucking be the artist and or put artists on that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. Like, I mean,
yeah, we talked about that not too long
yeah,
ago.
man. I mean, it's a business and all that stuff, but at the same time, we create music to share too. Like, it's not just the singers, the rappers that, you know, my boy here, he's an artist, but you know, but still, man, we create music to get it out there and to share with people too. But yeah.
Yeah, I hate that holding on to shit for 6 months and a year, and then I don't know, people just like, oh, I'm waiting for the right time to drop it. But my thing is just like, well, right now you don't have a fan base. Nobody really knows who you are, relatively speaking, you know, outside of your friends and family. So it's like you kind of got to keep putting shit out there until you realize,
and
okay, this works. This is what they want to hear. And
in none of your prior jobs have you put money or marketing behind it. So what is going to be the difference between when you know, drop it then or drop it now if you're not going to put any money or marketing into it, but or have a video for that shit? I mean, you know, I guess a video is dope, but I mean, still, if you're not, you know, trying to find ways to get it in front of people, like a YouTube ad or some shit, or putting it on forums or whatever. I don't know.
Spotify playlist. I mean,
man.
really anything.
I mean, it takes real engagement to build a fan base.
I feel like a lot of artists, though, speaking as one, have a complex that, like, if the music's hot, then so should everything else around me be. And I feel like artists kind of dwell a lot on the fact that he or she or whatever doesn't have the fan base, so he doesn't want to drop something that they think is like super hot in the moment.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
And then being
Waste
like,
it.
well, no one, that I think is a big fear for a lot of, particularly, you know, people who do get behind the mic, because everybody's trying to make it, right? But if your face fails, then you definitely feel like a failure.
I've dealt with that too, as far as like, especially like just even beat making. It's like, man, do I, you know, save this for somebody that knows really going to do well on it, or do I sell this or lease it or whatever? But then again, I got to look to myself and be like, okay, you made this one time. You got more heat coming. Like,
yeah,
I shouldn't just hold on to it. You know, it's like, fuck it. Just put it out there. You know, I believe in myself enough to know, like, yeah, it's going to I can keep doing this shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's all tricky, man. I feel like it's all like, it's a mindset thing. You got to have like the right combination of thoughts at the right time. Like, you can't be thinking about, you know, too much about, you know, what you're putting out. Like, if you believe in it and you had fun making it, or you like it, or, you know, it really, you know, you resonate with it as an artist, put it out there.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, it's not for you to decide if it's good or bad at that point. You know, it's going to be, and just because, you know, a video that you make might only have 300 views and your Spotify music may only have less than 1,000 plays, does not mean your music sucks by any means. Right. You know, I mean, you haven't put in the work to create the fan base. Like, I mean, like the music and the videos and all that stuff, that's half the work. The other work is networking and doing shows and engaging with people on Instagram and following people and liking their stuff and commenting and you know, responding back to people and engagement. I mean, that's how you build a fan base.
Yeah, it don't stop once you put something. I mean, that's kind of what I did with that, you know, All of Me song. I just put it out there and I was like,
you know,
fuck it.
I don't know how you feel about it. I personally feel less pressure as like an artist when I put music out, because I don't live and die by, the music. Like we make loops, we make beats.
Yeah.
I'm gonna still make money, selling beats or even recording or engineering. Like I don't live and die by what music I put out there, but I still have an opportunity for people to be like, oh shit, this song's hot. Who made this? Or whatever, Whereas, an artist, I don't know if a lot of artists are actually like doing songwriting on the side or writing for anyone else. Or
what are you saying? Like they got all their eggs in one basket type deal?
That eggs in the basket is their music.
Right, yeah.
And then, then you have people like, nothing against YouTube beats, but you don't have any flexibility to rearrange the track. You don't have any flexibility to, add extra production to it.
That is one thing I don't like about selling beats. To like people online or whatnot.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
I tell even people I know closely that I can meet up with, and they say send me beats. I might, but then sometimes, well, majority of the time they do a song to it, and then in their eyes it's either done or they put it out before anything else, and it's like, to me, I'm like, that was just like the first step. Like, especially if I'm working on a project with somebody, and like you got the songs recorded, there's 5, you got all 5 done. I don't want to just go ahead and put it out. I want to go through, figure out what's, we could dissect this, take this part out, put some shit here, add this to make this part pop. Because, but it's hard to even get it that way now because so many people just, they rap on it or sing on it. And then it's like, in their head, they're like, it's done.
It's done. Yeah, and sometimes it is done.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah, for sure.
For what it is, if that's what they're going for, but, because there are a lot of huge songs out there right now that are really not that intricate when it comes to, the lyrics or the songwriting. It feels like, I don't really know. I don't know personally. I really don't know shit. It's just my opinion. But, it seems pretty simple to me, from someone who's been around it a lot. But, yeah, man, I like being able to not necessarily quality control, but be a part of the process. I feel like, I'm the musician who made the beat. Like, how could I not help? You know what I'm saying? Like, that makes zero sense. Like, if you have the person who created the music in the room, like, it helps make a better record.
Yeah, for sure. That's how I think about it.
It can't always be like that. Obviously, you got people moving here, moving there, out of state, out of this, out of that. But like, I feel like I've worked with people out of state, like one of Streety Baby's artists, Will Nova. Bro, we FaceTime. We fucking, hey man, can you do this or do that? And you work with Streety Baby too. He lives in fucking Virginia. You know what I'm saying? We can, we can make shit happen where like we have some collaboration. Like, hey, I need this kind of thing, or I need this or that. Whereas like with some of the artists, it's just like, oh yeah, here's the track back, and it's just some crazy stuff going on. But we back.
And we back.
So that segment right there is going to be for producers, and it's going to be available at this link right here, because the video cut out. So there's going to be a special little segment that you got to go listen to.
It was only like 5 minutes.
Shit.
I watched it happen, and I was like, fuck, because I totally forgot that we had like done like a whole like hour, and they've been on the whole time.
And I definitely want to hear a lot about what you have to say too, Kit, from an artist perspective. And I know
you might have to repeat the question. I was
you good.
I was panicking trying to reload those fucking batteries.
You good, bro? We'll probably even move on to some shit. I don't know if that what we just talked about is even related to artists, but it's like
shit.
It's just good to have you here, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, dude.
This is cool.
Yeah, it's fun. Dude, it's always fun to chop it up with you, bro. Like seriously, and it's cool that we all, fucking make music and, have fun with that shit.
Dude, for sure. Cool. I remember when I first started trying to get back into this, and then me and him were actually like working together at the same place. at one period in time, and I was just doing it in my apartment, just getting fucked up.
Yeah, dude.
Just
yeah.
Great times.
Hey,
just
man.
getting fucking
The
sledgehammer
original state of
facelifted.
musicians.
Yeah, he started back rapping. He went and bought all this fucking shit. Went to like
I
Lowe's,
remem-
bought wood.
Bro, I remember that. I feel like I don't know when it was. I guess you and I had kind of started talking a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I saw you, like it was on Snapchat or some shit. He just dropped like the receipt, put a picture of the receipt. My man
Yeah.
dropped like the interface,
Yeah.
got down everything, maybe even some sound tiles or some shit they put on his
Yeah.
wall. Like he was ready to go. And I remember you were even engineering yourself too.
Yeah,
At
he
one
was.
point, yeah, it was
Yeah.
dog
I mean,
shit.
nah, bro, it
I
didn't even
bet
sound
I
that bad.
did. That's why I try to like link up and build a team. I feel like that's the most important. Like, you know,
Yeah.
It was taking a toll on his music though. It was so much was going on with him having to do it all.
Man, and that's why I firmly, that you dude, you can't do it all.
Yeah, it's hard.
You can, like,
some people can, I can't. I'm not Russ.
well,
Yeah.
I feel like, Russ has a process. Like not a lot of people so for example, when I was doing shit at Full Sail, they broke it down into a process. They literally had us do assignments based on, okay, this is the recording process. Okay, here's the mixing process.
Right.
Here's the mastering process. Because you can't do all of that shit at the same time. Like you can't produce yourself. Like unless you have practiced doing that. Or if you're, recording yourself and go back, okay, I know exactly what I want. I know exactly what I want to hear, this or that. But, some people who record themselves and are trying to be artists for the first time, how are you going to possibly put out the best track when you've never produced, you've never been an artist, you never recorded, and you're trying to do all of that? You never mixed. Now you're trying to do all of that shit at once. There's so much shit to think about.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. It is absolutely a lot.
Oh yeah. Anybody that can do that, you know what, dude?
Yes, absolutely.
I will give you your flowers for that for
Yes.
sure. And
Cheers.
Don engineers himself, correct?
Oh yeah. For the most part.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Always wanted to do that. Always wanted to be that person. But
So is he mixing, mastering the stuff that he drops on Spotify? And
Yeah. That's all.
wow, that's dope.
Yeah, he started off. I don't know what he started with originally, but when I linked up with him, he was on Mixcraft, and even then I was like, "Whoa," because I had not heard quality like that on Mixcraft. But then he switched to Logic, and
But he's also, and that was kind of one of my asterisks in my previous statement, is that he's also someone who knows what he wants to hear. Like he knows.
Oh yeah,
he knows what he's gonna like. While he might not know exactly the words that he's gonna put down, he knows like.
yeah. I mean, even when I'm working with him at like his place, very rarely do I have to say anything because he kind of always does exactly what I hear as well. It's like, okay, well, he just killed it way beyond what I had imagined. But even when I do make little tweaks here and there, it's just something small. And, sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But he will, he'll take my opinion into consideration. But like you said, most of the time he already knows what he wants.
Yeah. That's dope.
And I let him do his thing. I'm not going to be like, no, because he's so good. I don't have to say shit, really.
No, I mean, that's true for sure.
you got any tracks with Woozy?
Woozy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got
Cargo.
Yeah, Cargo was like the first one me and him did together, which I thought he really brought it to life. I mean, that was such a crazy beat, and I just threw it in the producer chat. Shout out to Cookout. Shout out to K North Beats, who I think he created the shit. Dang LJ, Streety Baby, Woozy, 3 a.m.
Sin.
Yes, Sincere, or Ranoff.
Yeah.
I think this is Marita's in there. Myself. Am I
Yep.
missing anybody? I feel like I'm missing somebody.
Houston.
Houston, yes. Houston for sure.
Houston.
Sorry, there's like 10 motherfuckers in there, and sometimes some people don't post.
Oh, Joel Venom.
Yeah, he's in there too. He's hard.
Oh yeah.
That was on that one song.
Man, there are a lot of hard motherfuckers. LJ.
That's
LJ's
crazy.
LJ's the prodigy, man.
Sheesh.
I'm trying to find. Oh shit!
Yes, sir.
The fuck?
Sheesh.
Dogs are going crazy. Did he drop Cargo?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did, and then he took it off. But I think the video's on YouTube still, maybe, or something.
Yep.
I was trying to find it.
I think he took it off streaming because he said he wanted to redo it or some shit. But I got that with him. I think I got a couple other tracks with him.
God damn. Kobe. Wow. Okay.
But yeah, I got songs with a lot of people, but I don't know. Sometimes it's not promoted or whatnot, or whatever, which I don't care as much anymore.
Yeah.
I was trying to bring up a track that you worked on. Which one should I play?
Of who? Woozy?
Of anybody that you worked with.
Anybody. Definitely you can find Don shit. Oh, I just did this with my boy No Limit, who's super hard.
Oh, yeah.
He's young as shit. I think he's like 17, 18.
No Limit?
Yeah, he
dropped a project with Sauce and LJ did a shit ton of
LJ
beats.
did most of the beats. That's how you spell it. LJ did most of the project. I didn't even know I was on it, to be honest. I mean, he hit me up randomly one day on Instagram talking about a beat he wanted to purchase or lease. Like always, I go listen to their music first, and I went and listened to his, and I was like, wow, he's actually, he's got some potential here.
Yep.
So I was like, you know what, fuck it, man. I'll let you just have the shit because I want to see what you can do with it. And he's like, all right, bet. But I don't know. I sent him a few and didn't really hear much from him. I mean, he would hit me up asking for beats, but at the time, too, it was like bad timing for me. I was going through a lot of bullshit. But anyways, he put the project out, and I was just listening to it, and I'm like, damn, LJ got the whole thing. And then like 2 songs on there was mine. I was shocked.
Which ones?
5K Freestyle and Strapped In. Strapped In is probably my favorite that he's done on my shit.
Hey, let's get strapped in then.
All right.
Strap into the company podcast. We got Sauce the Producer, Kit, and Marita.
Oh. I skipped over the tag.
Hey, I got saucy on my hits, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
On gang. Say, listen, I got the pack off flip.
Hey.
I got the pack off flip. Gang, gang. Nigga, I'm strapped in. You can never catch me lacking. Ain't doing shows, still getting the back end. I'm in the trap, still getting the back end. Can't do shows, I'm bringing the strap in. Cause niggas know just how I beat. I'm feeling like Cowboy, they envy me. If you want to feet, just know it ain't cheap. Niggas want me dead, gotta ride with the heat. Niggas want me dead, gotta ride with the pole. I catch him down bad, he gotta go. Wolfing on the net, them niggas is hoes. He's spinning they block up the Gotham blue. Ain't making this songs, we just taking souls. Since he feeling sick, then we wiping it.
Where's he from?
I think he's from Clayton.
He's from here?
Pretty sure.
No shot. Hey.
My brothers shoot like Ginobili, nobody can hold me. I'm feeling like Kobe in his prom. Niggas get whack if they get out of line. We looked at the clock and we saw us our time. We saw the mountain that we had to climb. Now we at the top, mixing lean with the wrong. Voice of the youth, I make niggas believe it. Blessings coming, we just waiting to receive it. Bars like dope, got them saying they need it. Hit after hit, I got them niggas fiending. Us really hating on us for no reason. I send out 2, I'll be it's open season. I send that boy on the hunt, he gon' turn him to rust. He gon' up that fire, he leave it.
That's fire, dude.
Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
That shit's fire. So that's No Limit
Yep.
out of Clayton, North Carolina.
Clayton or Raleigh, somewhere in that area right there.
Hey, dude, that's as close to home as it gets. And y'all thought local music sounded lame. Y'all are wrong for that. That is fire.
Tripping. Sheesh.
But yeah, and like I said, my boy Juice put out a project recently too, around the same time. I got a track or 2 on there, 2 tracks on there.
Okay, yeah, let's pull that up.
How do you spell juice?
You don't know how to spell Juice.
So I don't know how he
Foolish.
Yeah, it's Juice, and it's I think it's Uchiha. Like some, I don't know what it exactly is, but
Juice Uchiha.
yeah, Uchiha.
Naruto, bro. That's Naruto.
Is it Naruto?
Yeah.
I don't watch Naruto. But yeah, I did Don Julio off the Detroit to Durham, and I did Easy off of Detroit to Durham. Don Julio definitely hard. I mean, he went crazy on that.
Don Julio.
I thought saucy for the ass, boy.
Hey, Sauce, you wildin' for this one. It's on the floor for sure. It's up and it's stuck.
My little homies in Toledo on that net spin. My other niggas cook it up like Manu with the left hand. This little bitch said that she can move some weight, and I said bet then. I had her out in Brooklyn wearing all black like a
Nets fan. That little moving fast, it's an SRT. It go from 106 to Park like BET.
Yes, sir. My man Sauce.
Oh, shit.
With the beats.
Yeah, see in my city you can't make it if you faking. They gon' bring it to your door like an edible arrangement. Playing Fruit Ninja with it, slice your melon, leave it dangling. They just looking for some wins. I ain't talking about Damon. I went to the judge and said I won't squeal. That's why shorty ride me like a big wheel. Tip drill, she heard my album, bitch said I'm a big deal. I told her come and eat it up and make sure it's a quick meal. Down, I'm too faded off this Julio. You should've never let me in the studio. Bitch and said my government, I think she got too comfortable. I sent her ass up the hill, man, like the Huxtables. See something that I like and I get 2 of those. Guaranteed to win like Brady in the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.
Don Julio. I guess he's out of Durham now, right?
Yeah. Actually, him and Don got that song "Talk to Me Nice." Supposed to be dropping this month. Hopefully on my birthday, Tuesday. They need to put it out on my birthday.
I'm assuming he's originally from Detroit.
Yeah, as far as I know. So I think that's what he told me.
That's hard.
That's fucking dope, dude. I can't, like, honestly, can't get enough of local music. Especially, like, it's so fun, like, actually meeting other people. Like,
dude, I feel like there's so much talent now that I'm like really kind of tapped in a way. It's like I didn't know there was so many people that were this good, close to me, you know, in reach.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy. Like that's why I feel like everybody should really come together. I mean, there's enough for everybody to eat. Like just come together and like just all.
And we're all so close with so much talent within arm's reach.
That's
Why aren't we linking up, man? Why am I sending you a beat when you live 10 minutes from me?
yeah.
Well, I bullshit a lot because I got a kid and all that shit, and I just be in my head too much sometimes.
No, but I mean, just in general, man. I mean, you know, like I feel like, you know, as many heads in the room as possible that are, you know, focused on making the record, not just random people in the studio, but, you know, every musician, every, you know, like-minded individual who's on the same page about making the best record is going to make a better record than sending a beat to somebody.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And if we can make that happen, like that's not hard to do, man. We all got studios. We all got, you know, home studios or whatever places we work out of. We can easily make that shit happen.
That's why I like the studio session y'all had.
Yeah,
that was great with Don, and then and the one recently.
Yeah,
did like that was cool because everybody, like you said, is focused on making the best record. You know.
Hell yeah, we'll have to play some of that shit because my man Sauce can sing too.
No, I mean not really.
Yeah, don't let him lie to you.
Auto-tune carries me.
He showed it to me, dude. That shit's fucking dope.
Hell yeah.
That whole collab, like when I heard, I was actually surprised. I didn't even recognize Tuda on there whenever he came.
On the you're talking about on the Super Saiyan track. The am I right, man?
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's Sav? For real?
Yeah, man. We all went in, and then She the Type, my man's on the hook.
Yeah, that was like you said earlier about throwing shit and seeing if it sticks. I mean, I just was, you know, at home bored. It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna make my own shit and just sing and dick around. And then I made that All of Me record, showed it to a few people. It was just a hook and the beat.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, you know, blah, blah, blah.
Yes, sir. I remember that. That's you, Don.
And yeah, my boy Long Live. Shout out Long Live. He's a great artist, great songer. Great singer, and great songwriter.
Great song.
He's a great songer for sure. Nah, he's the GOAT for real.
That's a fire track. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's when I was just like something to do. I'm getting older now. It's like fuck it, I'm not scared to do this shit no more. Like all the shit I always wanted to do was like too shy. Like fuck it, I'm just gonna do this shit. Fuck it.
Yeah, man, absolutely. And you're like, you and so many other people are way too talented not to be, you know, showcasing it. Because I mean, that's what these platforms are, like Instagram and YouTube and all that shit. Like, you know, showcase what you do.
Facts.
You know, I mean, and not that you haven't been doing that, because I mean, I see your name all over my Instagram. I mean, that's because I follow you, but
yeah,
you know, but everybody else is reposting your shit. Everybody else is, you know, tagging you and shit and beats that you're a part of and people that you're working with.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a good feeling.
Yeah, man, for sure.
I appreciate everybody that fucks with me too, because I mean, you know, people I don't even know or fuck with me or, you know, talk about this beat hard and they don't even know who I am, and then whatever, but it's cool. I don't know. It's weird that I'm even doing this now because I never thought I would. I was always, you know, metal kid, but now it's like,
yep. We can all relate to that.
Yeah, really. I mean, all three of us.
All three of us can
Yeah,
relate
we
to
can
that.
all
Actually,
do that.
that's funny that you brought that up.
Hell yeah! I was actually talking. I have a friend who she's getting into artist management and stuff, and I was trying to give her like a project to work on, so she's helping me with like my social media and like helping me like you know, get a schedule and all this shit. But you know, she was like, you can't go posting pictures of you, you know, with your veins popping out, screaming into a microphone or on stage anymore, or like in that capacity. And I first thing in my head was like, why? But you know, it makes sense because, you know, like when
people
you're
get confused.
well, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And you know, like cool, yeah, I do all kinds of music and stuff, but ultimately, like that's not my look. That's not really my target audience. Like, there's no point for me to have that up there unless, you know, maybe a caption like Throwback Thursday or, you know, whatever. But, you know, so interesting.
No, I feel that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not okay for, you know, your style to be metal. Like,
Yeah.
but for me, that would confuse people. And I think me personally, like, I mean, I dress like this, whatever, like, but I really do feel like I'm going to try and go like LA producer look, just kind of like, I mean, not like crazy, but just like more put together. I feel like pop ish, like, cause when you look at someone like Benny Blanco, you know who Benny Blanco is, right?
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, he looks like a 70s porn star. I mean, that's his look. But the thing though, is that like, you know, everybody's got to find their thing. And like, if mine's going to be like youth pastor vibes, well then,
Youth pastor vibes.
then, you know, I'm gonna rock with it. I mean, cause you know, I've had people like, there are certain pictures that I have of myself that people were like, yo, you look like LA producer vibes. And I mean, I could relate to that because I personally like making music other than, you know, hip hop and
for sure,
trap.
me
And
too.
like, I feel like some of my best work has really been on stuff that isn't even trap or hip hop related. So I mean, that's what it's gonna be. I mean, but
Yeah, I need to work on my image too, man. I'm lazy these days.
I mean, hey man,
Camo
I mean,
Crocs and
lazy,
socks,
lazy in the sense of that, like,
Yes,
but
sir,
I mean,
dude.
but that could be
shit,
your
my
that
bad.
could be your style, bro. Like, it doesn't have to be something inorganic. Like, I've been dressing like a youth pastor since like forever. Like, cause I've always worked with kids and taught and shit. So like, I always had to be somewhat respectable looking. So, I mean, that works for me. And I'm not going to go change my entire wardrobe and like buy new clothes and shit like that. Like, nah, that's not me. That's inorganic. That's not.
You know what's crazy is I felt like when we were in like all in kind of like the metal scene and shit, I felt like it was, I mean, even though in a way you were still kind of judged for like how you looked in a way, because I mean, it was always like scene kids versus like the hardcore, whatever. But even then I felt like you could wear like some goofy shit and people would be like, yo, that fits hard.
Yeah.
But like in hip hop, it's kind of different. Like I've been around people I fuck with musically dressed like how I just dress, you know, boots and skinny jeans or whatever. And they kind of look at me like, you know, because I ain't wearing like throwback Jordans and shit. And I'm just like, that's not me though. I don't give a fuck about that.
I was at a there are 2 times. Have you ever talked to Who Is Munchie?
Nah, he's hard though.
Oh yeah, he's super dope. But there are a couple times, like the Diamond Lab cook-up that we had, like he looked at my outfit and I was wearing like my own t-shirt or whatever, the Marita Games production.
Red dude.
He looked me up and down, was like, oh, you just bumming it, ain't you? I was like, damn, I thought I looked drippy. And then, man, they don't think, nobody thinks I got drip, but it's okay though. You know what? I'm going to stick with my LA producer shit. I'm going to stop wearing, well, mainly I wear sweatpants because they're comfortable, not because I'm trying to look cool. I mean, like the clothes look cool to me. I mean, but whatever, like, you know, I'm gonna do my thing. If I can't be drippy, then I'm not drippy, man.
I'm just too fat to look cool now. I just wear whatever fits me.
Oh man, I kind of feel you on that too, bro. I've been trying to walk every day 2 to 3 miles. Just, I mean, it helps your mind too. Like I don't. But anyways, just to get healthy and shit, man.
I don't be doing shit. I never am doing
Hey,
shit.
man, it
If
feels
I'm
good,
not at
man.
work, dude, at my day job, I'm not working.
Well, yeah,
out. It's
I feel
not
you.
He
fucking
said, "Fuck all
happening,
that,"
bro.
yeah.
I mean, when you're doing hard labor, I can imagine, bro. Like, I mean,
You know what's crazy is when I was drinking a lot of bullshit drinks then too. But when I was outside working every day, sweating like a motherfucker, I was gaining weight. But then again, I was like, I was probably drinking like fucking Club Tails and bootleggers every day.
Every day, dude.
I feel you.
all that sugar and shit, man.
Hell
Just put
yeah.
the pounds on.
Oh, dude, Club Tails, bro.
Dude, I had
Two
one
of
of
them
those.
will get you out of here, bro.
That's what I be drinking too.
I think the first time I had those was here, and I had one, and I got fucked
They're
up.
like
off that
10%.
shit.
Yeah,
Dude, oh my
they're
god, bro.
trash though.
I was gone for like a week one time. I came home and bought 6 of them. By the second one, dude, I was laying in my bed, bro. Like,
Yikes!
Oh yeah, I feel like for one, they're so strong, they're easy to drink, and then all that sugar, you just like you go up energy and you just crash so hard.
Yo, I got a story, but first I need to ask you a question. Have you ever, like, been in a situation in music? I can think of one, but I'm not gonna bring it up if you don't. Where somebody was just talking all this shit, capping, and then nothing ever comes of that shit. You just got not necessarily you got finessed, but I mean it could be you got finessed. I don't know.
Oh yeah, talking about they're gonna do this and do that, and then they don't.
I mean, I know you know I'm talking about, but maybe you don't have to mention that one if you don't.
Nah, I wouldn't. I still fuck with them.
Me too. That's all I'm saying. So
But yeah, I mean, there's been plenty of people like that, man. They're all about some, wolfing and shit, and then it's like nothing happens. So that's why, like I said, I kind of don't care anymore. Because what's the point? I'm not gonna get my hopes up if you don't give a fuck.
yeah,
I mean, because at the end of the day, I'm still gonna keep doing what the fuck I'm doing.
man. I was telling Kit that I had an awesome story related to that. I remember when I first moved to Charlotte and I had met Steez and like we were making music and like we were doing music that really wasn't like hip hop. It was more pop, but like had some of those influences or whatever. He was at the studio. He calls me from Audio Box and is like, bro, I got this lady who's funded by Leonardo DiCaprio and she wants studio time. And I was like, bro, I'll be there.
I'm sorry.
He's like, I was like, how many songs does she need? Man, y'all already laughing, bro. Y'all already laughing, man. It's like, so how many songs she need? Blah, blah, whoop, whoop. I was like, oh shit, I'm getting ready. We about to make something for Leonardo DiCaprio. We better get paid. Oh shit. Driving down fucking 77 or whatever on my way to Audio Box. Get there, bro. Show up. Just in time. Got my little guitar and shit. My little keyboard. Bada bing, bada boom. We're sitting there waiting for this bitch. I'm like, wait, man, what you say? Okay, so she says she's gonna be here. It's like 15 minutes past. Like, man, you said what? She funded by who? He's like, Leonardo DiCaprio. She said she was funded by Leonardo DiCaprio. I was like, thinking in my head, like, Leonardo DiCaprio. Somebody got us, bro.
Yeah.
Leonardo with the cap. So then I made the meme with that Leonardo DiCaprio face, and then I put the hat on that shit.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, sir. But dude, that was probably one of the times where like you could like it was disheartening, but it was one of the funniest things that has ever happened to me. I was crying the whole night, like just.
I know I'd have
laughing.
been like, damn, what a dumbass. Like I'm really here, like,
Leonardo DiCaprio, like
Someone just called who up?
Steez, bro, through
And said
the
that
Audio Box
actually
number.
to him? I can't. What? For real?
Yeah.
Okay,
Come
but whose
on,
fault
man.
is it then? I mean, seriously.
everybody fucked up.
Yeah.
Someone hit Steez up and said they were funded by Leonardo DiCaprio.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying to that?
I feel like that would be their fault.
A telemarketer called me yesterday and told me his name was Chris Brown. I said, bullshit. It was like, yeah,
Hey,
this
man.
is Chris Brown. We're looking for Reginald. And I was like, your name is not fucking Chris Brown, dude.
I mean, I feel you, man. I
Bullshit.
mean, when you're young and starry eyed,
Yeah, for sure.
and like, I mean, he's working at Audio Box. I mean, that if it doesn't seem too far fetched in the moment. So it's like, okay, we'll hold out for a little hope.
Well,
Yeah,
they
I mean,
definitely
I've been
got you.
I got fucking.
Hell yeah,
I
finesse.
got whooped, man. This mug. I actually talked to him about it prior too. It was like this dude hit me up supposedly like my shit.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he's from Atlanta. This dude, he had sent me all the, pretty much this big old thing. I get them all the time too. Nowadays, I just don't even read the fucking shit. But it'll be like, yo, fuck with this shit, blah, blah, big opportunity, yada, yada. And sends me all these like clips of like artists that he's around, actually in the studio with. He's in the video with the artist, they're fucking with him. He's fucking with them. Producers like ATL Jacob shouting him out, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, oh, should I take a chance on this? Because pretty much it was like, send me $250, type of shit.
Oh,
yeah,
shit,
so
dude.
I like talking to him about it. He's like, I don't know, bro. It's a
remember
chance.
this.
Like, you can take it or what. Pretty much the ball was in my court. And I was like, what, fuck it. And it won't like he told me a certain price. It was just more like, for this much, I can do this for you for this much. And I said, well, this is what I got to work with. All right, send it through. For one, it was a pain in the ass to even send him the fucking money. That should have been the fucking red flag right there.
Wait, you didn't just cash app him?
I tried. It wouldn't let me. It was some shit. Yeah. So I was like, ended up being some bullshit. Finally got him the fucking money. Sent him a fat ass pack of like everything I fucking had pretty much.
Yeah.
And then, like later on he hit me up like, yo, NBA Youngboy just got on one of your beats. But I need $100 because the engineer's holding it, No. And that's when I was like, all right, this ain't. Yeah. So I got fucked on that. But you live and learn, whatever.
Hey, bro, I fell for the game, dude. You remember? I know you
Oh,
remember.
yeah. Okay, I remember all that shit too.
No.
Yeah, dude, I fell for the game. His actual account messaged me, right? And then the account that messaged me said like, hey, I'm putting together a project. And I was like, man, actually no fucking way this is happening right now. So I just kept feeling it out. He almost got me, dude. But then at the end of the conversation, he was like, well, send me like this much for the entry fee. And I was like, bruh, I just got botted by a fucking blue check, dude.
Damn.
And had me going for like 2 weeks going, damn, he's not messaging me back. He must be busy.
Yeah.
And then him hitting me back and me being excited. Like
that
the
shit
dopamine
is so
kick.
scummy,
yeah, for
dude.
sure. It is.
But
It's so scummy. It's like you can capitalize on people's hopes and dreams. Like, yeah, like you can fucking do this. And, these people have been like dying to get a placement. Like, dude, I have fucking tracks like that I know will probably never get dropped. And it sucks because, if it did get dropped, then, cool, that something might happen. But like you can't live, like we were saying earlier, man, you can't live and die by that shit. Like
I got a lot of good songs that probably won't come out. Unless I do it myself.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, really.
Right. Yeah, man.
It sucks because I can't really relate to that because y'all have like your finger dipped in a few different spots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like,
well,
just from my perspective, it just feels, I don't know. Does it almost feel slow to you guys? Like it definitely at times feels very slow to me, and that can be like super discouraging. I feel like
I feel like that's a good question. To me, it always feels slow, but I feel like for artists that I like follow and I like look at and shit, to me it looks like fast to them. Yeah. Like they have like different teasers, they have different like they must know how to keep their content up to date. So for example, when I was talking to my friend who's helping me with my social media, she wanted me to go and look at like artists that I follow and that I fuck with who are like local and that I've worked with. And there's an artist, while I have never met him or I don't know him personally, Nicky Bands. Have you ever heard of Nicky Bands?
I've seen him on your story.
Yeah, bro. He's fucking dope. But Steez got him, or they're doing a project together, and he got him on some beats of mine. And I went to his Instagram, and it's so well curated. Like, if you look at it from afar, it looks thematic. Like, almost like as if all of the photos have the same shader. Like, they have the same settings. Like, it's very well thought out.
Right.
And it's a good combination of videos of him, like lifestyle, videos of, music, pictures, drip. Like it's categories of stuff. and you realize like, holy shit, like these people are putting this much effort into, you know, this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I deleted all my shit on my Instagram and started over because it was all like black boxes of like clips of beats. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to post music videos of songs I've done with people. But then I realized there's not a lot out there, so now I'm just stagnant and trying to figure it out again. Yeah. Like, what do I do next?
What do you do next is the biggest question I think you could ever ask yourself. Because once you're finished and complete with something, depending on the mood you're in, you could be like almost done with it at points.
Oh,
yeah. Like, I don't know if either of y'all have ever felt like, oh my God, like something I love might not pan out, and that's kind of scary. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all the time. But I also live for that feeling too.
Yeah.
Because I remember that time I left the cookout chat?
Yeah.
I really was not fucking with music. Like, for a month, I didn't make beats. I didn't do anything. I was really like, you know what, man? Like, time to get a fucking real job, to go to a 9 to 5. I might still make music for fun, but I'm giving up on this dream. I don't know what sequence of events. I mean, it was a number of people that helped me kind of step back from the ledge or whatever. But definitely, man, I mean, you get burnt out. I mean, because you don't see the big picture. Like I was saying earlier, like the appreciation shit with the shoes.
Yeah.
But there's nothing to appreciate if you're not putting out music. Like, you know, there's a fine line. I feel like there needs to be a strategy, but if you just want to throw music out there, fuck it. At least it's out there, but there's no strategy, there's no marketing, there's no nothing. So how are you putting it in front of people? Like the same people that are listening to your music are the same people that listen to the last fucking 40 songs that you put out. The same people that are listening to music are the same people who saw you post the same fucking song on your story. You know what I'm saying? Like,
stagnant.
Like it just gets saturated. Like those people don't really want to see that shit anymore. Like, dude, I mean, there are people that, you know, like I almost expect to interact or engage with my content on Instagram that don't, but that's just it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's not really the same for everyone else. Like I know, like with like the people in Diamond Lab, I'm always on their shit, like just because I understand, okay, if they get comments and they get likes or shares, then algorithm, whatever. You know, anytime I pull my phone out, I mean, I got asked the other day by manager, whatever, how do you use social media? I realized, dude, I don't consume social media. The only people that I follow is because it's etiquette. It's like, hey, I met you in person and we make music together. Let me follow you. Not to say that I'm not fans of people that I work with or the people that I follow, but I just don't consume content like that. I'm not trying to look on their page and see what their life has been like and
right,
you know, what they're up to and stuff. Because I feel like most of those people I have within text. I'm in group chats with the people that I'm really trying to keep up with. You know what I'm saying? So like whether that's a good or bad thing that you're not in social media and you don't know how it works. I mean, I feel like you can definitely get lost in it if you don't take a strategic approach, but it's also important if you're building your own brand to know how social media works. Like if you don't know how social media works or you don't use it as a tool to build your brand, you're lost. Yeah. And I've been lost. I mean, dude, I've been focusing on the music aspect. I mean, I went to school for music and still focused on music for over 10 years before I actually started saying, okay, I can make beats and people like them and want to actually hop on them. Cool. You know, and I wasted so much time, dude. I could have been, you know, making loops and beats and shit.
But I think the biggest issue when it comes to especially the social media game is what you're already consuming is the top level of the social media game.
Yes.
So it's like when you take cues from those people, you are not going to succeed because that only works because they are who they are.
And that's why she told me, hey, find people close to your follower count, but he's not even really close to my follower count. He's like 16K. And I was like, honestly, I mean, a lot of the people that I follow who kind of have accounts that I would be related to or have similar content, like are a lot higher than mine right now. Just because I haven't really focused on getting followers or
whatever. Yeah, when I actually was really trying to do my social media shit, the whole engagement shit and like that, it was boosting. Like I'd see at least maybe 5 a week follows, you know, and I was getting engagements every day, but it went up a lot, but then I stopped, and then I'll see it start declining again. Yeah. But it's just not one of them things. I mean, I got so much on my mind other than that. It's not one of them things I want to focus on. Not that I can't. It's just I don't want to right now.
Hey, man. Look, man, I don't know how much she's charging, but if you need help and you're serious, I mean, I'll plug her. I'm not going to plug her right now just because I don't know if she wants that kind of right now. But, I mean, dude, it was really helpful for me. And I know that, like, as someone who rarely thinks about that stuff, like, it's good to have that different perspective. Like,
oh, yeah, I'm sure.
Like, I mean, she was kind of grilling a lot of stuff that I put on there, but, like, you know, I don't take it personally because I shouldn't be using this as, like, I mean, it should be a reflection of me, but, you know, there are standards for it. I can't put everything that goes on in my life on Instagram story or in my post.
That's why I have 2 different ones.
Yeah.
Music and personal.
I mean, dude, I don't even have I don't even want a personal one. Like, I
had the personal
I don't
first.
want people to be able to find me. Like, I have my Facebook with 30 fucking friends, and people come and try and find me and add me. Why do I want to fucking talk to you? I haven't tried to reach out to you ever, dog. Like, I mean, it's not to be mean, but I'm just saying, like, it's it, bro. Like, we move on, man. I don't need to know what you got going on.
Some people actually had this conversation last night. Somebody was like talking about, why are we friends on Facebook? And I was like, because I know you and personally. What the fuck do I need to be a friend?
Yeah.
I see you all the times and friends people you may know, and they're like, why don't you add me? I'm like, what's the point? I'm right here talking to you right now. Like,
I feel you, man. I mean, hey, it's tough, man. It's like the only reason I have a Facebook now is because the last job I had, required me to have a Facebook so I could take well, I was running a business, the music school, so I had to do social media for them. So I had to have a Facebook in order to run the business page, which was lame.
Yeah, I know.
So
running that was part of your responsibilities, was running the business page?
Dude, I mean, I'm not going to go through my responsibilities, but I did everything. But it's also a result of why I'm in this chair now and not there. That's a good thing, though. Anyways, we digress.
Okay. Speaking of having other things on your mind, you just mentioned that. Let's talk about side hustles, dude.
For me?
Yeah, hell yeah. I saw them.
What?
You had like 5 Charizards in that bitch, dude.
Oh, yeah, my Pokemon collection. Yes.
I saw them Charizards and I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on here? This dude has more Charizards than I ever had as a little kid.
Nah, man. Well, what happened was, I mean, I've had Pokemon cards since obviously they first came out, and I just somehow kept this one little book. I had a lot, but like my house burned down like in 2001. Mm-hmm. So I lost a lot of them. I just, for whatever reason, probably was in my reach when I was like running out the bitch and grabbed it.
Yeah.
Because I'm a kid. It's like Pokemon, you know, fuck. If it had been an Xbox, probably said, but anyways.
Yeah.
So I just held on to him for all these years, and one of my friends came over one day, and he was talking about Pokemon Go and this and that, and he's like, I kind of want to get into getting Pokemon cards. And I was like, oh, shit, I got some. He's like, nah, for real? I'm like, yeah. He's like, let me see. And I brought my shit out just like casually, and he freaked the fuck out. Like, do you know what you got in here, dude? Like it was a gold mine, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, really? He's like, yeah. So I'm like, is this shit? Like, I ain't know shit was really going on with Pokemon like that. So he put me in the community, and like, I just got heavy back into it. And I'm like, you know, figuring out what people are pulling now, what's the big cards. Bought a bunch of fucking shit. I mean, it was hard to find, you know, even now, but so then I just got back into it, buying slabs and fucking.
What's a slab, dude?
Graded cards, PSA graded, Beckett graded cards, 9s,
Really?
10s, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So I buy shit like that now. Like mainly,
They're in the plastic cases, and they got the little like the paper kind of telling you like what edition it is.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit.
the professional
It's graded, bro.
cards. Like okay, like oh you said that. Sorry, Delta.
yeah, PSA. No, you're good. I mean, but It's mainly for my collection. I'm not one of those people who just like, because right now it's really just a lucrative thing for a lot of people. It's just they're buying and reselling like a motherfucker. And I mean, but for me, it's more like I like the shit. I fuck with the shit. Whenever I have my own house with a man cave, it's going to be hanging, you know.
Yeah.
I could give a fuck about the money part. But I mean, who knows? One day I might be able to sell one of these new boxes. Like they're selling old boxes for fucking $30,000, you know.
Oh, you definitely will.
So it's just like, and the Shining Fate shit is like the most recent one I really got into because they got the shiny Charizard. Literally bought 2 boxes from this dude I met on Facebook Marketplace. Had them in my hands. I'm like, you know what? This one feels heavier. Open it up. Second pack, shiny Charizard, which is like one of the hardest cards to get.
Let's go. Shout out shiny Charizard.
Sometimes do you? So since you've been introduced to the community, right, and like you're a part of it, you ever find yourself watching those Twitch streams of dudes?
No, Jacob, my cousin Jacob was talking about that. He asked me the same thing. No, I mean I watch YouTube. People do it though, like you know, Leonhardt. He's like one of the biggest ones.
Yes.
PokeRev, people like that, just doing pack openings of old shit, new shit. Logan Paul's stupid ass opening shit and pronouncing Pokemon names like an idiot. Don't even know their fucking names.
Hell yeah.
But
that's fucked up.
I mean, it's just cool, you know. It's just a little hobby thing, but whatever.
Are you getting into Pokemon Go?
No, I've never been into it. I just don't got time for that.
I feel you.
Oh, fucking Squirtle, you know.
Yeah, no,
that's not my thing. It's just not me.
I feel you. I used to be mad into it when I was in Charlotte. But it was fun.
I'm just a homebody, man. It's just like, don't even like going to the grocery store.
That's dope, though, man. I need to sit with you.
Fuck that,
I need to sit with you and show you my cards, because like I know I got some of the OG cards. I know I have a Charizard, like the OG Charizard. Like I don't know what I have though. I messed with Yu-Gi-Oh more. He said for $50.
Take them all off your hands. They probably ain't worth nothing.
Hey, we might be able to work something out.
Nah, yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! I saw you had like the whole fucking
oh yeah,
what's this shit called?
Exodia,
yeah. You got the Blue Eyes White Dragon?
I got them all, bro.
I got Digimon cards, bro. You remember?
I got Digimon too,
up, dude. You need to
I got Magic the Gathering too.
Yeah, I used to have Magic, man.
Yep.
I sold them all, but
no shot, good condition Digimon cards aren't worth anything. They have to be worth something by now.
They're not going for nothing hard.
They're not.
Really?
Not yet.
I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh's barely going for anything. I mean, I see Yu-Gi-Oh's. I have a first edition Exodia head, and they're going for like maybe $400.
I stole $400.
Yeah, but no one's bidding on them though.
Yeah, it's not like
it's not like it's. I mean,
Charizard.
That's what they're going for. It's not like people are selling them. I mean, Charizard. I mean, Pokemon's Pokemon, bro. That shit is huge.
It's also what was it? The 25th anniversary or something, or was it the 30th?
25th.
I mean, dude, I even fuck with the TV shows. Like they're not bad. I mean, how people know that Ash is still fucking 10 blows my mind.
Dude, you be watching Pokemon?
Dude, I will, man.
I'll watch it for sure.
I will for sure. Like I have no shame about it. Yeah. It really feels great. Especially when I'm trying to wind down, watch something mindless. Like, yeah, I'll watch Ash just fucking transcend the laws of science and not age one bit.
Be fucking 13 forever.
Ever, dude. But
I forgot I've been posting Pokemon. I just been getting drunk as shit and trying to like flex.
Hey.
Really, it's like
that's how I felt. I had that one video on Instagram. It was all y'all capping with all these racks, but y'all ain't got
Exodia, yeah.
Hell yeah.
That's funny, dude. Hell yeah. I'm gonna start flexing with my Pokemon cards, dude.
You got Pokemon cards?
Yeah.
No. Where they at?
In there.
Oh shit!
We gotta check them out later.
Yeah, we might have.
I might take them off your hands for $50.
The dude at the card shop offered me $100 for all of it. And I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah, that's how they do. Because King was trying to do the same shit to me. He's like, bro, I'll buy this whole thing for you for like $200. And I was like, fuck you. I know. Now you got me hyped up. Nah, you ain't getting shit.
Like that's your story kind of reminded me of like when I got back into Yu-Gi-Oh and like dropped, like I think I was in college at Full Sail and I had like some fucking financial aid money. I dropped like $500 on packs. Like I went to Amazon and just bought boxes and boxes of packs. And I'm pretty sure I know like I was watching some of the YouTube streamers, but I don't really remember them that much. But Yeah, dude, I was packing like these like ultra secret rare fucking crazy ass looking cards. I had to show you sometime. My Yu-Gi-Oh collection is stupid. My Pokemon, I don't really know what I got. So.
Man, the money I've spent on like Pokemon now, because I mean, I already had the old shit, but it's like now I'm buying older cards too and slabs, but it's like I'm spending money on Pokemon cards that I would not drop on anything else. Like
anything,
and I catch myself like, did I really pay this much for cardboard, shiny ass cardboard? Like I wouldn't buy shit. I barely buy myself fucking clothes, but I'm over here like $300. Bet, got it.
Yep.
What's the most you ever spent on one card, if you don't mind?
On one card, not much, because I mean, I got for one, I'm all about the deal. Like I'm finding shit that people don't know what they got, and I'm hitting them low and getting it. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, most I've probably spent in the biggest card I got was probably $200, and that was like a $500 turnaround. So I spent $200 for the 2 ETBs, pulled the Charizard, which is like a $500 card. So in a way, I mean, that's probably the most I've spent on a card because that's what I wanted. You know what I mean? So $200, but that's about it. A buddy of mine, he just bought a Japanese band PSA 8.5 graded Gengar Hollow for $250 something bucks. But that's a badass card.
Yeah, Gengar is fire.
It's a band card too. It's the one where it's the hollow with the cemetery in the background. It was USA banned.
What? It was banned
in the U.S. Yeah,
because there's a graveyard.
It was too American kids are too pussy and couldn't handle that. The Karens were freaking out.
That's crazy.
Oh my God, there's a graveyard behind this ghost and this card.
The Karens won't like.
Where else do children. Ghosts fucking hang out? I mean, it's not Casper. This is Gengar.
So,
fucking. So did you end up buying packs off of like a stream?
No.
Is that what you're saying, or you bought the boxes?
No, I've bought boxes, and I've bought boxes off of like Instagram. I mean, packs off of Instagram streams.
Oh,
lives. Yeah, like I'm watching it. I'll send them money, and they'll open it for me. Like I want a Fat Pikachu VMAX off of one. I got lucky. I probably spent $19. He opened 3. He's like, you know what? Your first time I'll open a 4th. The 4th one had the Pikachu in there, which is what I wanted anyway. So. Shit like that, but most time I'm like, I'm either on eBay or Mercury, whatever it's called, and I'm bidding on slabs. Usually, I don't really buy bulk no more. And when I do buy bulk, I mean, I got a guy, I met out in Wake Forest.
You got a Pokemon card guy?
Pokemon
I got a guy.
That's fucking awesome.
Got a plug.
Really though, I mean, he's plugged through
the Poke plug.
That's fucking awesome.
He's plugged through a Discord, so it's like he's got it on deck, and I just hit him up and go get the shit like a fucking right across the street from the fucking police station too in Wake Forest. Is so funny because I'm like, where the drug? It's like a drug deal. I'm out here giving him money for fucking Pokemon.
Hell yeah.
That's way more in depth than I thought it was gonna be. Like I thought you were just gonna be like, yeah, I buy Pokemon cards and sell them.
Nah, I don't even sell my shit much. I'll do trades more than anything. I actually won in a raffle because I do raffles too. I won a Gem Mint 10 Rapidash PSA. So it was like, the highest grade you can get and PSA. But it was a Rapidash, and I'm not a fan of Rapidash. Like, yeah, it's a cool card, but it's like, to me personally, I'm like, fuck this thing. Turned around and sold it. So I won it. I spent $60 in the raffle, won that, and a first edition base set Venusaur Hollow. But I sold the Rapidash because it was already graded, and I got $170 for it. So $60, spent, got $170 for it, so not bad.
Flipped it. Hit a lick.
Not bad, dude. The Pokemon.
Somebody really wanted that Rapidash.
Yeah, buddy. I guess he's a fan of Rapidash, not me, so he can have it. If the price is right, he can have it.
That's crazy that, because I've been seeing it on YouTube going crazy, like people with the packs and all that shit. I didn't know that it had trickled down to a local experience like that, to where people are pulling up for the Pokemon card outside. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, facts. Yeah, you can go on Facebook Marketplace right now, and I guarantee there's a dealer out here
popping.
Really?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Hey.
Raleigh, shit, yeah.
Shout out the local Poke plug.
Well, pawn shops are in on it too. They're like.
Probably. I actually found this random ass card shop dude out in the middle of fucking nowhere. And this old dude, he's 77 years old. Mad fucking baseball, NASCAR, NFL, NHL, Pokemon, fucking Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, all kinds of shit. And we was in there chopping it up, talking about the shit. But he had his shit, he's making cash off this bitch. Like you can get the same ETBs from somebody for
What's an ETB? I'm sorry.
Elite Trainer Box.
Oh,
So it comes with
a bunch of the booster packs.
Yeah, a bunch of booster packs, sleeves, dice, chips, shit like that. But so you can get what he's got online for maybe like $80. He's got that motherfucker in there, 120. Y'all want this bitch 120? Like, jack the price up, but real cool shit, man. I was surprised he had so much he did.
What'd you do? Did you buy them out?
No, hell no. I ain't paying that much for that shit when I got a dealer selling it for low. But I did buy a couple packs off him because I fucked with him and he knew what he was talking about. He was like in this shit for real. He was like talking about shiny Charizards, and I showed him the one on my phone. I was like, "Yeah, I pulled this one." He's like, he's like, "What'd you get for that? What'd you get for that? You sell that?" I'm like, "Hell yeah, I sold it. I don't want it. It's ugly. I love Charizard, but that card's ugly as shit."
The black one, like it looked like it was like a dark outline or whatever, like almost purple.
There's two of them. So there's one that's like real popular, and there's one that's not so much. And the black one is the one that's like not as cool, I guess. But so yeah, this is the one.
In post, we'll put the card up so they know what we're talking about.
This is the one I pulled. That's not my card, but it's the same.
Oh
one.
yeah, dude. That shit was hard. That's the reason why I even fucking brought this up, because I saw that shit. I was like, that is the craziest fucking Pokemon card I've ever seen in my life, dude.
Yeah, so there's mine. That's why I posted it to sell.
Yes, sir.
And I mean, it was basically a fucking mint card. I mean, I just, like I said, didn't really care for it. Right there, $340 is what it was going for on TCG Player, $390 eBay price.
I'd put that motherfucker on a chain, dog. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah, that'd be hard.
Tattoo that on me. Put it on a t-shirt or something. That shit's hard.
But anyways, enough Pokemon talk over here, cards.
Maybe we can reel it back in. Yo, play me something that you're excited about in the works.
Talk to me nice. Dropping sometime.
All right, play it. How can we play that? Can you send it to Kit so he can play it on his phone?
I sure can do that right now.
Let's go. Talk to me nice.
Who is it? Oh, that's Don.
Donovan McCray and Juice Uchiha. Is that how you say it? Uchiha?
Juice Uchiha. Yeah. That's like Sasuke and them.
Yo, can I hit that Skywalker? Yeah. I want to try it.
And
'cause I haven't messed with those the red boxes yet.
What do you mean? That one? I thought you had the Skywalker one.
No, I've only done the white ones, like the wedding cake, ice cream cake.
Delta 8 totally legal.
I'm excited for this song called For Show too.
I have to say that Delta 8 totally legal for now.
I don't know if that's coming out or not though.
What?
This song called For Show that me and Donovan.
Hey man, you don't
wait.
Whatever.
I probably can't play this.
Whatever you're excited about, man.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, whatever you fuck with, bro. Let's listen.
Is Talk to Me Nice out? Is Talk to Me Nice out already?
Well, no. Play us For Show after Talk to Me Nice. Then
he can't play them because they ain't out.
Well, when is he dropping it?
This month sometime. I don't know exactly when. He hasn't told me.
Okay, well, we can't play Talk to Me Nice then, because I don't know when this is coming out. It might come out next week. Honestly.
Bro, it's okay.
You can play the clip, a clip of it.
Nah,
he said fuck it.
I don't want to fucking step on any toes here, bro.
Hey, I made that motherfucking beat. I produced most of it when they was recording it.
Just something in my soul was telling me that's a bad idea, but I will play some
who
Don.
you said made that beat?
Hey, who you said made that beat?
I don't know when this is coming out. I really do not want to fucking.
No, you're good. It's cool then. Don't worry about it. Really, not a big deal. It's gonna drop this month, so it could be next week. Could be tonight.
What else you got? I want to hear some.
I do want to play some Don Sauce though.
I want to hear Sauce and Don, Sauce and Ron.
I'm ready for these new tracks to drop with these dudes I don't even know that I got coming out. My boy Dallin got me the placements, Oh, you know what? One song I actually do fuck with, love. Think Buddy did a real good job on it. Is Sus by Suicide 919.
Okay. That's the one where you and Dallin dance?
Mm-hmm. Really fuck with that track. Yo, I love that beat so much, and I wanted to go to somebody who's going to do it good. Dallin sent it to him, didn't even know he knew him. And, he actually brought it to life.
Wait. Suicide? You did a song with Suicide?
Yeah, you ain't heard it?
What is it?
Sus, S-U-S. It's on, it's out right now.
I'm pretty sure I know who Suicide is. I haven't heard that name in a long time.
You know who Suicide is.
Suicide is.
Everybody, pretty much everybody from the area knows who Suicide is.
Correct.
Cast the First Stone. Shit, you know, he was in that band back in the day.
Shout out Cast the First Stone.
Cast the First Stone, dude. Oh my god.
He changed his tag.
He changed it recently. That was his first one.
Yeah.
Why you even stress on me? Don't need apologies. You took it all from me. Why you been betraying me? I need your ass to quit playing me. Why you always slaying me? You in my brain, I see. I'm feeling it rain on me. All in this anarchy. I had a feeling that you ain't even know you say that you are. I got a text, I got a call, and I'm in the car. Think about what I'ma do to you and trying to manage your scars. I'm moving up, I'm blazing on flamer, I'm posted on Mars. I'm looking bad, you looking great. I should've known that your ass was a snake. I'm feeling sad, bit out of play. I chose the bag, used to check cases. Used to be geeked up, kept me a free, she was freaked up.
Did Dallin mix and master this stuff?
No, he Suicide has his own engineer and shit.
Okay.
But yeah, I was really excited about that record because Dallin sends me the loops for anybody wondering.
Yeah.
But he sent me that loop. I put like distorted guitars on it and like the easy drummer drums and the trap drums and just doing something different.
Yeah, man. It's dope, man. I mean, what's crazy is that trap rock sound is gonna be.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. 'Cause I was really impressed with what Suicide did on it. I didn't know. I really didn't know who could do what on it. It was just like a fun, like just musical piece.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I didn't really have an artist in mind, but I knew if the right person heard it, it was gonna go. You know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I feel like he really brought it to life, where it was fun. It was still in that trap rock sound, and then he's got a video for it dropping soon. So
That's that's crazy, bro.
Screaming in it, yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. Dude, I hadn't. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't heard anything Suicide has done in a long time, and I don't know if that's just because I'm not paying attention or what, but that don't sound like the last time I heard him.
Me either. Yes, what's crazy is because like I didn't know Dallin because Dallin don't live in North Carolina. He's out of state. Mm-hmm. He hit me up, yo, this dude Suicide is on, this beat or whatever, and I'm like, Suicide? I hadn't heard that name in years, so I went and looked him up. Same reason, kind of, I wasn't paying attention, but he had, a bunch of tracks drop that I didn't even know he had, and even then it was like not the same sound I had heard before from him.
Yeah, I was just browsing over his like top track listing. He's got a couple with 250,000 plays, and that trips me out. Well, 200,000, my bad, dip. But I'm like, yo, that's crazy, bro, because you never thought that years ago that sound would like evolve into that, what that is.
Yeah. I mean, good for him. I feel like he really, plus he's got his like vintage clothing shit, so he's real tapped in with a lot of stuff in the scene, and I think that's why he kind of gets a lot of notice, more so because he really does that's his life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Music and the vintage shit, like, it's everyday shit for him. So a lot of these other people, I feel like they're so talented, but they got a lot more going on as far as, like, their 9-to-5s, their kids, girl.
Definitely.
So
100%.
But either way.
Which one you did on No Days Off too?
A lot. Like, I'd say 85% probably I did. So let me go look myself because I ain't even listened to that project in a minute. But this was kind of like me and Donovan really tapping in because we did 2 songs on Gold, which was an album.
Mm-hmm. I liked Gold.
Yeah, that was supposed to drop sooner than it did, but so No Days Off 2, I did Ruth's Chris, Keeper, Got a Feeling, and Handouts. And these are all old, by the way. These are from fucking 2019, so don't judge me.
No judgment. I like these songs. That's why I brought it up.
I'm judging.
Why are you judging?
What are his for? I'm good.
Oh, yeah. Easy.
That's where the tag actually came from, that song.
That's hard.
The song?
Mm-hmm.
now we eating roof Chris. I walk through the city, all I need is 2 sticks. I've been cooking over sauce, got a lot of new shit. Stacking money for the fall, just to cop a few grips. And niggas solving problems with the flame on me. Niggas breaking 50s just for change. I am not playing no games. Had to swerve on a few. They was playing with my name, nigga. I up by that car, niggas stay up in your lane. Hey, niggas shine, drag my name through the dirt. See my face on the shirt. Hate me, but nigga, get you some work. It be the same niggas talking about they love you in the first place. Blind trying to do something dirty in the worst way. Money change people around you, so change people around you. I keep it blinking, bitch. My aim is astounding. Real shit, I fight a nigga. But all these iron mics in the game, weirdos shine, bite a nigga. Wanna take my style and run with it. I'm dumb, gifted, Ruger, an extension to me. Nigga, I come with it. I see how you lanes move and I don't like that. So when they send a text, I leave it red and I don't type back. Got me a little check, I fucked it up and got it right back. Your little bitch a eater, she calling me for the nightcap. Yeah, I don't need her, I just keys out. You looking like you brief, cause I'm hungry. This that feeling Nas had when he put ether out. And fuck niggas, we gon' weed him out. Let him hang himself. When it's blocking and we breezing out. Shit, I bet they peeping out. Don ain't that nigga to fuck with. Don't try to leave me out. Now we eating roof Chris. I walk through the city, all I need
Yeah,
is
man.
That's just fire, dude.
Hell yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, this was like, I really was trying to learn how to work faster because before I was like making a beat, it'd take me forever. I mean, I maybe made like 1 beat a week almost. But then it was like whenever we really tapped in, it was like I was trying to work quick. So I just went on straight fucking Splice and I downloaded a motherfucking shit ton of samples and dragged that bitch in there and throw drums on it and boom, it was there.
But it's funny how that energy is like, you can feel the energy when you're in a room writing songs together. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, it's at most points it feels, I would say like it's uncomfortable almost, but it's not like making me want to like recluse into my shell. It's making me want to like push past and try and make something.
It's a cat.
Yeah.
Sorry.
and like make something fucking hard.
Yeah.
Being in that crunch, you know, like because everybody's paying for studio time, because everybody is like got money on the line for this and this, that, and the third and time, and you probably have fucking 40 people in one room. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of really experienced that for the first time with that session you and him had with Don and Carl was there and shit.
Yeah.
Because it was like, you know, buddy paid for this shit. Like I kind of didn't even think about it. Like even with the like Reek and Don studio session in Greensboro I went to, it was kind of like, I don't know. I feel like time was pressed, but at the same time they was just like so laid back and pumping the shit out. But I hope we get another one of them because at that time I feel like everybody was kind of just like really getting their feet wet. Like nobody was saying shit. It was more like letting the artists do their thing over our beats, letting Buddy engineer how he wanted to. But that's why I fuck with Garrett too, man. Because I mean, he just like he's in there. You know what I'm saying? He ain't just
locked in.
He ain't just like recording this shit and like he got his own input. He got his own ideas.
Yeah.
They're unfortunately in between buildings right now.
Yeah, I know.
Trash. I hope they fucking work that shit out. Because, you know, as an artist, you find an engineer that really kind of like does justice by you. You kind of hope that they can continue to do that in any capacity, right? So that you can always work with them. Like I know people shop studios and engineers all the time, interchanging them and, you know, working like that. But I like having people around me that, you know, are always going to want the best for the situation and not just like there for a paycheck or whatever.
Exactly. That's why I work with the people I work with usually. Even if there ain't no money involved, you know what I'm saying? Just musically, it's like, you know, just certain people I respect more that I feel like are really going to be not a yes man and more so like tell me, you know what I'm saying? Like, Don, that's, you know, I know I keep going back to him, but that's how he is with me too. I can put a hook on something I really fuck with, think, all right, this shit is cool as fuck. Send it to him. He like, I don't like that. Straight up, I don't like that. And I'm like, damn. All right,
well, I mean, you need those people around you,
exactly.
Man. Looking out for the greater good of the vision, and I'm no stranger to having that vision misconstrued. Like I will admit that a million times that I've fallen off track and like tried to realign myself again, you know, and having people around you that can help build you up instead of just always telling you, yeah, that's the right decision. That's what you should do. That's who you should be.
Yeah, go for it. Nobody says nothing. They're just like, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Dude, I think I'm about to start smoking crack. Hey, yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Do you, bro?
Do you? Yeah.
Shit, Joe's talked sense into me more times than I can count. Like,
bro, y'all two are like a good team. Your music now is stupid. Like, totally different guy. I mean,
hey man, play him that shit. Special. Some new shit we've been working on, and we have a track with Woozy too. That
yeah, I saw y'all he was at your crib.
Yeah.
Hold on, you sent it to me in text, right?
Yeah.
Is it Touchdown?
No. Special. Maybe it's in your files.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
No, that's not.
That's not it?
No.
How about I put you
Oh. I saw Special K and clicked it.
I'm done.
Special K is another rapper that we were collabing with a few weeks ago.
Yeah, I met him.
You met him? He's pretty dope. Oh yeah, you guys were on the track together, so I'm like pointing in your face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's cool.
Like I said, man, I've been on my pop shit, especially with that Justin Bieber album coming out.
I listened to some of it today on the way here.
Toxic on call, I'm from the West Coast. I see red and I get out of line, hit the bottom and climb. I got a feeling I was like this all the time. I've got a feeling I was like this all the time. You're my favorite place to pray.
No drums at all.
I found a place my heart can stay. Would you hate me if I said this was special? Your precious full circle yellow metal. Time without you that get hard to kettle. Sure they want forever, I'ma give it like whatever. Yeah. For you I catch a case again. Got a bottle in the freezer wings red. Lock you down like a house with a fence. I wipe away all your plans if I keep you in a mess. Would you hate me if I said this was special? Your precious full circle yellow metal. Time without you that get hard to kettle. Sure they want forever, I'ma give it like whatever.
And then,
For you I catch a case again.
what's it called? Touchdown is good. That one's a little bit
Touchdown
harder.
is like a 180 from that.
That shit right there, y'all gonna like, you can take that to Garrett or something too, or no?
Yeah.
Keep it.
At some point,
Yeah, I
like,
think we will.
oh yeah, definitely. And that, dude, that's like no vocal editing really. That's just like what I went in wet with.
I could tell, yeah.
Yeah,
Still
super
sounds
rough.
cool though. I love the idea of it. See, that's what I was talking about. The pop shits I got that I want to do with you, because that right there was just full bodied even before he got on it.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like my shit got potential, but it's bare bones right now.
Yeah,
I want to
for sure.
turn it into shit like that, you know, real big.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
Real
We're,
big records.
We're gonna make that happen. Big records.
We fucking, but see this it. We've been kind of all over the place too,
Yeah,
because then
dude.
we turned around and made some shit like this, like
In the beginning, that sound like Maxo Cream.
fuck yeah, good. I fucking love a Maxo Cream,
Yeah, me
dude.
too. He's so hard.
Yes, sir.
Is this original?
Huh?
This original?
Yeah, I made this.
That's crazy.
Yeah, spike the bag, let that bitch touchdown. When the crib is too loud, watching 12 make rounds. Remember how it used to be a life 4 pounds. Up in the 8 with a trip uptown. Yeah, spike the bag when that bitch touchdown. When the crib is too loud, watching 12 make rounds. Remember how it used to be a life 4 pounds. Up in the 8 with a trip uptown. Hallelujah, only hell these boys is whooping at the jail. Just pay they money.
motherfucker, yeah, I'm always making bail. I got blasting at the beach, cause at my feet 100 shells. Your hoes are surfing up the drip, your bitch just came to catch the swells. Bitch, sweet around me, baby, feeling extra savage lately. No more free on the front ski, I'ma need your ass to pay me. Got a stainless is the best, he way too quick, you never catch me. Sliding out the back door, Lamborghini, you just had me, felt wrong, motherfucker. You should never ever trust him. Now we sliding on the grill with the sticky and the bus. Mask off on you hoes, we ain't moving undercover. Do whatever for my bread, now I'm eating with my brothers.
Yeah, dude. We'll just fucking, dude. We've been all over the place, dude.
That's hard.
Or play him the Woozy shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to hear that.
Man, I told Woozy, like, man, like, it sounds good. Like, I like your sound and all. Like, I want to hear you actually try and sing on it, though. Like,
is that what he did on here? Try to sing on it? Or? No?
He did some, like, punk rock shit, which was actually kind of dope. Like,
oh, cool.
Yeah, we've been all over the place with this shit. Just trying to figure it out.
Voices in my head. At times I wish that I was dead, but then I realize I'm just bad. I'm wasting time with you. I promise I won't follow through. Gotta find out what them dollars do. When I sit and think I'm lost in truth. Can't fool me. No, I can't be as the new me. Need a whiskey and a cool breeze.
I'm on my chain smokers shit.
Yeah, facts. That's what's up.
Headed for it, try to hit up my sky. Still lonely in the back of these cars. Wish I didn't wanna go so far. Wish I didn't wanna go so far. Wish I didn't wanna go so far. I'm hearing voices in my head. I can't go to bed. Times you left me.
I haven't even put bass in that shit yet. Or like a sub or anything. In my head. I can't go to bed. Times you left me for dead. Can't get it out my head. All those late night texts.
Can't get it on my head.
Right.
Bro, that's what I said, dude. When we were in there, dude. Because he showed me, who was the dude that did that? Fuck, I can't even talk right now, dude. who you showed me a dude that did a Blink 182 kind of like.
Oh yeah. Nicky Bands.
Okay, you were already talking about him. Yeah,
dude, that shit's hard, bro.
You know
so
what?
he does like trap rock and shit, and he did a All the Small Things cover.
Oh,
He
yeah?
said all the small things, Molly rocks, codeine, and he sounds like Future, bro. I've been telling Steez and I don't know how, but like one day he was just like, "Hey man, I'm doing a tape with Nicky Bands. Can you send me some beats?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll send you some beats. What the
That's
fuck?"
awesome. That shit right there, y'all just played, kind of reminds me of like, people are probably gonna think I'm crazy. Like, no, I don't. But like, I don't mean like literally, but that same realm. That sounded like some fucking Lil Peep and Lil Tracy.
Yeah,
maybe.
bro,
Yeah,
dude. I feel like that Lil Peep would do some shit like that.
And then he came in. He really was sounding like early Lil Tracy right there. Like, kind of that sounds like some that
they're like the emo
vocal
twang
style.
on
Yeah,
it.
yeah, for
Yeah.
sure. It was cool. I like that. I think I'm excited to hear that when it gets done.
Yeah, man.
I don't know what's happening with that. I mean,
Yeah, I do. We don't even
because we don't know what there's like an open verse on it, so it's like, does he do the verse? Do I do the verse? What, like,
Yeah.
we don't know. We haven't even talked about it.
get
Uzi.
someone else for the verse, whoever.
Uzi
Oh
got a
yeah,
lot of styles, man.
that too.
Uzi got so many styles.
He does, man. He really does. I mean, he's versatile. I feel like he sounds better on certain beats. Like, I mean, but that's, I feel like a lot of artists have their beats that they slide on.
He seems like, in a way, like he, whether it's intentional or not, he, from outside looking in, it's kind of like looks like he's just trying shit and whatever pops.
Hey, but
That's the name.
No,
of the
I'm
game.
not saying like that's a bad thing.
That's the name of the game.
Because I'm like hearing, he'll do like the trap, the drill shit, and then it'd be like trap or like something like cargo or something like that, and it's like, but I think he's still gonna eventually something's gonna really just hit.
And I told him one night too. I was like, I mean, that's one thing I appreciate about his music is like, I told him like, I don't like every song that you've put out, but I appreciate that, you're having fun doing this shit.
Facts.
Like, you're just making music and putting it out there. Like, I mean, you're having fun. I mean, at the essence of what music is, having fun with that shit. I mean, when you start monetizing it and worrying about who's watching it and this or that, you're losing the point of it all. I mean, the point of it was just to share it. You put it out there. I mean, obviously, you know, you increase your chances with marketing and stuff like that. But
Right.
I mean, you get, if you get lost in all that shit, then you forget about the important part, and that's having good music.
Yeah. That's getting back into that team conversation. I mean, like, everybody's got to be playing their part, and also fucking all be on the same page whenever, because I mean, we've already talked about it. North Carolina, especially in Raleigh, seems like a collab heavy like marketplace.
I feel like it's genre specific. Like, I feel like well, it depends. Like, you say that even 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I would say you're wrong, because I know a lot of producers who were like, nah, man, I don't use loops, or like, I made this melody myself.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like, if you find the hardest loop makers and melody makers, then, you know, then they're part of your team. They're a little part of your, you know, whatever. And y'all start cooking up and collaborating. I mean, me personally, dude, I love making beats. I love putting the drums on there and putting my own style to it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, I also love hearing how Sauce will interpret my shit, or how, you know, the guys from Diamond Lab or whatever, you know, playing the role is something key that you said. You know, you have to be okay with taking the back seat sometimes. Like, I mean, there are a lot of people, like, I tell Sauce all the time, dude, his drums fucking awesome. I aspire for my drums to sound that way. But it's like, you know, you have to realize that there are people who are better than you at things. And if you can accept that and be okay with that, like, you will get far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you will get far. But if you don't, and you know, don't swallow your pride, and you're trying to do everything yourself because you think you're the best at it. I mean, I only mix because I have to. Like, a lot of the songs that we have, or Kit and I have, are unmixed because I know the ones that we're super passionate about will take it to Garrett.
Right.
And if there is some stuff that we want to release, I mix and mastered all of Just Another Day. I can mix and master, but it's not, you know, it's not some shit that I, you know, enjoy them all the time. You know, like I said, they're different processes. Like, the mixing process, like being super technical and trying not to get too lost in being creative. Like, that's hard for me to do. I love being creative.
Yeah, I agree.
But it's hard for me to sit down there for a long period of time and be like, okay, am I sure that this is blending in here? Do I need to spread this to the left, to the right? Like, you know, technical things. And like, sometimes I don't like being in that headspace. So
yeah, I feel like now, like you said, more so that now I'm really focused on my strengths, playing my role. It's like, because I love to do it all too. I like to mix shit. I like to sing here and there. I like to fucking get super creative and weird, or make my own melodies. But I really know that what I'm the best at is collaborating. So it's like Dallin, he makes great
amazing loops and beats.
Yeah, his beats are fire as shit, but he knows he's a great loop maker. So
bro was flexing with that Sean Skrilla placement he got.
Yeah, and he'll just
Sean Skrilla's hard as fuck. Love Boy Nick from Diamond Lab works with him a lot.
Oh, that's dope.
Hell yeah.
So he'll just send me and LJ loops, and it's like, LJ's strength is drums, but he can also make good melodies.
Mm-hmm.
My strength is drums, but I know I can do off the wall shit, or you know. But I hate making melodies. Like, if I'm just dicking around, most time the melodies I make will be like some freestyle beat.
Bro, I would have never guessed that. But you said, what? You hate making melodies?
Can't stand it. I'm not that good at it. That's why most of my shit is loops or samples. So I just play to my strength, man. It's just like, you know,
I feel you, dude.
I'm good at arrangement, you know what I'm saying? And like, I can do a little guitar shit, but even like, you know, I know that you play guitar, I play guitar, you make guitar loops, I can too, but I know your shit is better than mine, so I'm not going to be like, I ain't asking him for shit. I'm gonna make my own better. You know, I'll be like, you know, I want some guitar. I'm gonna hit him with it.
I mean, if you feel that way, but you know, it's just, I don't go saying like, I'm never gonna use loops from you. You know what I'm saying? Like, or Dallin. I mean, he plays the guitar. He plays the keys. Like,
crazy good.
Yeah, he's dope, man. I mean, I have 2 records, or Yeah, on Steez's upcoming album that me and Dallin collaborated on.
Oh, dope.
And, you know, his loops are dope, man. I mean, and, you know, I'm sure. I mean, wait, is he part of Cookout informally?
Yeah, in a way.
I mean, he just works a lot with all y'all.
Yeah, mainly it's me. So me, him, and LJ got our own.
Right.
We call it Dream Team.
Hell yeah.
It's our own group.
I mean,
chat.
y'all got some fire between you, LJ, and Dallin. I mean, LJ, he needs his own little segment on this because he's fire too, man.
He really does. I actually got this dude. He's pretty dope. Yuri Jones. I just got me and Dallin.
Oh yeah. I saw that on Instagram.
Yep. So I don't know when that's dropping.
He like sings.
Yeah, he like sing song rap. Yeah, but he seems like he's doing decent on Spotify and Instagram. So that'll be cool.
Just looking at the battery. That one already died.
Hell yeah. We're out here.
Where are we at right now?
An hour and 40 minutes.
Really?
Yep. I was gonna say.
Excuse me.
Well, I mean, hour and 40 minutes. We can close it out if you want.
Anything else?
I don't have nothing to say other than.
Oh, okay. Well then,
thanks everybody.
I would say plug yourself, man.
Yeah, definitely plug yourself.
I mean, in case anybody watches this,
we're still filling this thing out. I mean, we've done like 2 practices where we just kind of bullshitted and recorded it.
I'm gonna put some shit together, see if I can edit it. I mean, that's gonna be a lot to look at.
I feel like there was a lot that wasn't said that could have been said, you know, on my behalf, especially. But I mean,
nah, man,
I'll be back hopefully and chit chat.
Well, no, I mean, we can cut this up for sure.
I mean, shit, bro, it's down.
It's only 3:45.
It's 3:46. We can keep this going for 14 minutes, man. I mean,
yeah, we can cut. Well, my bad, man. I didn't make you feel like you weren't able to speak.
Nah, it wasn't that at all. It's just like this is new, so it's like I feel like lights, cameras. Like, what do I say? Blank.
We're doing that too, man. Like, look, man. Like, you're here to talk about you, man. Some shit that you got going on. Like, I mean, you know, because while we know you, people that may listen to this don't know who you are. And realistically, you know, I feel like our audience are going to be people that, you know, like music, are into, you know, local music, that are into like artists in the process and like what, you know, we go through. I mean, because people don't really see that. They see Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, and they don't know how stressful it is to, I mean, like, you know, to be a part of this music shit. Like, it's tough. I mean, being able to look at intellectual property, something that you created out of your heart and your brain, and for people to tell you that it's good or not, and then if you can make money with it or not, or if it's good enough for someone to rap on or not. Like, bruh, that is some vulnerable shit, bro. I mean, I don't ever think about it like that, but that's some vulnerable shit, man.
No, yeah, you're right.
Like if people understood more, I feel like we would get back to the days of people paying for music and people, you know, buying shit on whether it's iTunes or Spotify, or buying merch, or, you know, supporting, sharing posts. Like, people don't understand how much that helps. Like, I mean, it feels lame almost to ask people to share your shit, but it's like, but I mean, but come on, man. Like, I thought we all, you know, fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I try to as much as I can. I feel like, you know, I always feel like there's this cloud over my head because I feel like I forget about people. Like, you know, I meet so many people, and I fuck with so many people right now that it's like, you know, everybody's posting their shit that they're working on. And sometimes I feel like, damn, did I forget to, you know, like or comment this person?
I'm the same way, man.
I mean,
I'll do it all the time and then feel like, man, I hope they don't think I'm just like overlooking them. It's just so much.
It's tough, man. Mm-hmm. It's tough, but realistically, you know, but we all go through that shit. All of us.
Yeah. I very rarely like shit on Instagram because I'm just like scrolling past it so fast that I'm just like, okay, got my Instagram in for the day.
Yeah, man.
Like, it was funny, we were talking about how like connected. We were walking around the park the other day, and we were talking about social media, and we were talking about how like truly disconnected we are from the internet. Like we can, like I'm not gonna speak for you, but maybe you can, concur on something I'm saying here. Like, I like to think that I grew up in a time where the shit is like a part of my body now, the phone.
Facts.
But there are still, like, the generation underneath us, they are the same way, but are just consuming so much at one time. YouTube, Instagram, they follow 10,000 people and can keep up with everybody on that fucking news feed.
Their celebrities aren't on TV and movies. Their celebrities are on YouTube or on TikTok or on Instagram. And it's crazy because like those platforms make you so close to like these entities, these celebrities. Like you can comment on their shit. You can fucking like their shit. You can share their shit. You can feel like, damn, I know this person.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's funny because my daughter, that's how she is.
It's crazy, bro. It's
just like they're like the generation under us. Like, oh my god, I don't even want to know what like. I sound like an old head now. You know what I'm saying? Like I sound like an old head now, but like I don't care. Like the generation underneath us, dude. They're just, what are they gonna be like? Just strapped to their face like this?
Yeah,
at all times, dude. Like
everybody's gonna have a pair of those Google glasses.
You remember when people were getting beat up over the Google glasses?
That's funny. I didn't know that, but that's cold.
Oh, bro, dude. Like, people were wearing these Google, what do they call them? The Google frames or some shit? Google goggles? I don't know.
Yeah.
Fucking, dude, people were walking around and they thought they were being filmed just because they were wearing them. And people were getting, like, beat the fuck down over Google glasses.
God.
Yo, what's a dream person for y'all to work with? I wanted to shoot that out there before I forgot it. Like
living
any,
or dead?
like, no, I want to say living right now. Like something that could be a possibility. I mean, not even realistically, because I mean, just someone that like you would really want to work with. I mean, it doesn't have to be your favorite artist. That's not what I'm asking. Someone you like. I mean, it could be local. It could be big. I mean, mine's going to be big.
I'll give two.
Okay.
I'll do local and big.
Okay.
So that we're not, because
I agree. Let's do local and big.
Okay, I fought with that.
Okay,
fought with that.
Okay, I'll go first. I would say locally, probably Gnarly Nick.
Okay.
In any capacity, because I'm a fan of his music and he's local to Raleigh.
Okay.
Big dreams, fucking who else but Bruno Mars, dude?
Wow.
Okay.
I mean,
that's shooting for fucking.
That's an
nice
unrealistic goal, dude.
That's
like
a nice one.
Definitely Bruno Mars.
Hell yeah.
What's his new project he's got with Anderson .Paak?
That's just
that shit's cold. Yeah.
Static Silk
Fire
or something like this.
Fire.
Supreme Satin. I don't know. It's something like that. Dude, oh my God. Those are the smoothest motherfuckers. And that song's on the radio right now. I know you've heard it, bro. And if you're hungry, I got the Lays. You don't know?
I haven't even listened to the radio in like 2 years.
Oh, bro.
Since I quit working.
I'm a broke boy, dude. I'm rocking that 2000 Trailblazer, bro.
You got that fucking, you put the cassette tape in.
You want to know something funny?
Into a CD player.
The cassette is stuck inside the tape player. So yes, shit. I was doing that.
Yeah. All right, Marita, who you local and big?
Hey man, we're out here talking about our dream artist or producer to work with on the company podcast. Come fuck with us. Sorry, I need some content.
Plug.
But no, go ahead, bro.
I almost have to think because there's so many good, talented people. And I don't know. It's just like locally, who I really want to fuck.
I mean, besides me, of course.
Damn, that's actually a tough one, man. Yeah, I have to think on that one, honestly. Big, I'd probably say there's two.
Sam.
Drake.
Of course.
Could have said
obviously.
That.
And Nothing Nowhere, who is an artist. Most people probably don't know who he is, but he's pretty huge, and I love his work.
Cool.
Nothing
Nowhere. I have to check that out.
Huh? Locally, I know, man. That's a tough one. Let me look at my
I mean,
Instagram.
it could be somebody that maybe you've already worked with or haven't worked with in a specific capacity before, or like.
You know what? I mean, the baby, obviously, but he's still big.
Man, but I feel like you can consider him local. I mean, that'd still be a big dream, but like Tusi's from Raleigh.
Yeah, I'd love to work with you.
I mean, that's local to me. I don't give a fuck who you are, dude.
Yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, hey, man, anything can happen, bro.
Actually, you know, there's somebody local I'd like to work with, and I have kind of have tracks with him, but nothing official, and it bugs me because I think he's super dope. Don Creek.
Oh,
if he just goes by Creek, I don't know, but
I thought it was Don Creek.
It is Creek. I thought it was
Creek.
Yeah.
Okay,
I actually just met him for the first time at Don's not too long ago, and he's like, "Send me beats."
You know what's crazy, dude? I met him at Audio Box in Charlotte. It was like one of the first times I went, and there was a networking event, and him and his little his entourage came from Raleigh. Like they had their own record label and stuff. I'm trying to remember the name of it, but anyways. Yeah. I mean, he was dope.
I fuck with his music.
Yeah, for sure.
I think I sent him an email one time.
I'm trying to.
I'm serious. I think I did.
Email.
I think I sent him an email to his label at one point.
I'm trying to get some more Kit records too, by the way. I just
yeah, man.
Once it happens, it'll happen. But
dude, I was so sure that I was getting in the studio the other night, and a whole thing fell through. That was when you sent me that pack.
Oh, it didn't work out?
Nah, yeah, dude, that was lame, bro. You know how that shit goes. Oh, we're going to do it 20 minutes before is like not happening, bro. It happens all the time. Can't even be butthurt about it anymore. It's just kind of like, all right.
Whatever.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Like, show must go on in some way. So I tried to find another studio. It was the engineer that bailed.
Mm.
And they were, you know, God bless them. Oh, that camera just died. God bless them. It's okay. We don't need fucking video at this part. We can just
we don't.
We just fucking put graphics and cartoons and shit, dude. But they gave me some crazy price, and it was shout out the dudes, man. They were trying to look out. They had to give me a crazy price because of just some mitigating circumstances. But Alex Lee, that was who I hit up.
He was trying to give you a crazy price.
Yeah, I mean, there was some constituting circumstances there that I understood, and I almost did it, but I was like, no.
Cap.
I won't say the price. It's okay. I still love them dudes, but
I think you should say it. I think it makes for a better story.
Really?
Yep.
They tried to say $150 an hour.
Sauce. Anyways,
But I mean, I love the dude, but I'm glad he canceled.
So I'm assuming you're bringing a whole band in there. There's 5 members, all got to record their own parts, right?
No.
It was going to be a symphony. No, 150, man. That, you know.
What happened was
the
owner of the studio left for the night, so everybody packed up and left. And he was out to eat at dinner.
Oh, so it was kind of like out of his way type thing to do, in a way.
Well, he figured, and it didn't even convince him. He figured that if he said an outrageous price like $150 an hour, that dude would be inclined to give him the keys while he's out to eat with his wife. And
gotcha.
Finesse. They were trying to finesse, bro.
yeah, well, not finessing me.
Yeah.
And I'm not even saying they are trying to finesse me.
$150 an hour. Fucking Drake better be there. And he better be on my track. No, I'm just kidding.
I really can't remember last time I even heard a fat price like that for anything like that wasn't somebody working.
Audio Box is like $70 an hour.
That's what I'm saying. I think even when we went to Drew Folk, and Drew Folk works with
I believe it.
big-ass
Yeah.
motherfuckers.
Hell yeah.
I think his shit might have been maybe close to that, but that's Drew Folk.
Right.
Yeah, but he's also quantizing drums and
He's doing
editing
everything. That's what I'm
vocals
saying.
and
Exactly. Yeah.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
It's not just Buddy comes in there with a piece of
with a 2-track.
yeah, and then throw some vocals on it. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Oh, man, we won't even get into the 2-track. Recording over 2
Listen, we can talk about the fucking 2-track, dude. I like a good
man.
2-track, bro. I'll record on top of it. I'll try and get the 2-track mixed with no stems. I don't need that, bro.
Fuck it, man.
I'm just kidding.
He
I won't
said,
do none of
That
that.
MTV, MP3 YouTube beat. That's highly mixed and mastered already. Put them vocals on there and Logic.
Hell yeah.
GarageBand.
Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and, hop on to my man SauceTheProducer's BeatStars so I can download this lease and then get pissed off at him when he fucking sells the fucking legit exclusive to somebody else. Man, you sold the beat out from under me, man. Why'd you do that to me, man?
Is that what the YouTube game is like?
Dude,
I don't know. I don't even play that shit that much anymore because there's always some bullshit like that.
I mean, dude, low key as a producer, you kind of have to it's weird because you don't want to tell somebody that, yeah, somebody could be on the same beat as you, but
I mean, I do that. I do that now. I mean, really, I got songs on the same beat, but I sent the fucking shit for free. So fuck off.
Yeah,
Quit whining.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. And on top of it, it's bro, you were just on YouTube Beats. You know how many people have been on that shit? This is you're probably like one of 3 people at most that will ever be on this beat. So just chill, bro. Like you won't even hear the song that is made with the beat that somebody else used. Like, come on, man. Like people trip so much that they're owed it to them as this artist. And it's like, bro, do you realize how much goes into making music? You're not paying me for the 5 minutes that it took me to make this hard ass freestyle beat. You're paying me for
the time,
the years
I took
that
away from my family.
Yes, and everything else, and classes failed, staying up late at night,
trial and error,
like missing work, going to work with 2 hours of sleep, all those things. Like
people
to get
me
better
like all the time, man. It would be, I'll get, don't send me nothing. You send it to somebody else, or send me this, send me that. And I'm like, I'm not a fucking beat factory, dog, and like you're not paying me, so you're not top priority. Like,
right.
I'm taking time away from my daughter who's over here begging me to play with her, making me feel like shit to make this beat, and then I ain't getting nothing from it. Fuck you.
Right.
Suck a dick. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean,
I never talk like this, but it's coming out. Fuck them.
I mean, but
hey,
man,
it's therapy,
but
dude.
look. I mean,
now I'm like, I'm going over my text messages with you. Like, was that me? Did I try and fucking?
No, but there's certain people that I love, respect, and I feel like got potential or chemistry, whatever, that I don't care. I'll do it out of love. But there's a lot of people that I don't know.
But man, there's a certain point in your career where you can warrant asking money for a beat. I mean, you sell beats.
Yeah.
That's your business. So, you doing that out of the kindness of your heart or whatever, is great. But, at the same time, you have every right to, feel a certain type of way at the same time, because there are people that you don't even know who will be like, yo, you got beats for me? Yeah. Can I pay you for this lease? How much you asking for? Or like, I mean, I think we've had a couple collabs that we've sold together. Like, people buy shit. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, it comes to that. And, if it is more of a headache to work with you, if you're fucking hard to work with, if you're, impatient, if you're expecting too much, then yeah, dude, definitely fuck off, though. Like, no, sir. Chill.
Yeah.
That's not it. Nope.
And I can see that from my point of view, typically no one's getting paid until it's decided what's going to happen with the song.
Right. Well, so yeah, if somebody's dropping, then yeah, that needs to be settled up. I mean, I'll let people know the price when we start working. Like, hey, if it's a collab, it's this much. If it's just me, it's this much. Mm-hmm. If it's a lease, it's this much. If it's exclusive, it's this much. But the way I work is like, if you're not dropping the song, then I mean, that's no harm. That's no skin off my back. Like I can float that beat to somebody else.
Yeah.
But if you're dropping the song, then yeah, we need to settle up.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, but you know what's weird is I don't know. I mean, me personally, I've never been someone who's sent out beats to get bigger placements, and I mean, I work with people who do that often and get those placements. So I wonder how that works. Like, I mean, shit.
I mean, you're right there though. Like your foot's somewhat in the door. I mean, with the whole Diamond Lab shit. I mean, them guys are.
Oh yeah, those
So
guys.
you'll find out soon enough. I already know. Like,
Yeah,
which is gonna be really, really, really awesome. He'll just be flexing when they like, yeah, I just got this placement with the baby.
yeah, right. No, have you heard that? Have you heard that song I got with Wisdom?
Yeah. You posted it. I think in the group chat.
In the
or
group
something.
chat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Super dope.
Yeah, I mean, dude, if that drops, that would be cool. But
That's the thing, man. I hate that too.
But I mean, dude, I feel. I mean,
wondering.
I don't even know if it would drop. Just from my personal opinion, like the mix fucking sucks. Like as far like just of the beat, like I think they did that on Zyro's computer, and we don't have access to those stems. But he, like, everything was fucking clipping. You know, it's fucking every time the 808 hits, like the fucking track dips.
Too much weed, man. He couldn't. Thought it sounded hard.
That could be true, man. That could be true. But I mean,
Delta
yeah.
8 totally legal.
Yeah. But
By the way,
Yeah, you gotta make that clear.
But yeah, man, that shit. We out here. We're gonna do. Or I remember I was in the studio with two guys. I'm not gonna name names
Ew.
just because if anybody
Pause.
Pause.
I was in the studio
I'm not gonna
with two
name names.
guys.
No, but like the first time I got paid for an exclusive beat. I mean, it was for a crazy. Well, to me, it was a crazy price. I mean, I asked for $600. So next thing I know, bro, like 5 minutes later, hey man, check your PayPal.
That's what's up.
I was like, word. And my man gave me a little extra too. I was like,
For a,
shout out
for one beat?
for one beat,
That's fucking dope.
exclusive. So I was like, let's go. I don't care what you do on the track at this point. You can fart on this shit.
sure.
I'll be like, hey, let's go. Let's go. Yo, that one needs to be more wet. No, but I mean, yeah, man, it feels good when, you know, people appreciate that shit. And, you know, I don't know what's going to come of the music industry. I mean, it always feels so bleak when you talk about how to make money with music.
Yeah,
But-
for sure.
But realistically, man, I mean, there are artists who make money with their music. I mean, you just have to find a way to, you know, diversify that. So, you know, loops, beats, songwriting, lyrics, help, like, you know, if you can prove that. And what's funny too is I feel like it's not that far away. Like, I felt like my entrance into making loops for people was going to be me having a website and me having one of those, the same thing that every loop maker has, a little box, bro.
Are we talking about a while
you know what I'm
back?
saying?
Yeah.
Like that was going to be my entrance. My entrance was actually Glacier being like, yo, you play guitar? Send me some loops. And like, I knew what loops were. I mean, being a producer, and also I was like, okay, cool. And then Glacier was the first person that ever hopped on my guitar loops. Yeah, so I had 2 tracks with him. He hopped on 2 tracks, and they were for Coach Cooley. And he put me in the game, man. He really put me in the game. Him and Steez. I mean, I just talk about Steez too much at this point.
I talk about Don too much, bro.
Yeah, I mean, bro, like, it's crazy. I mean, my man Kit makes hard music. You know, I fuck with you, but like Steez, I owe a lot to that man. Like he put me in the game.
Yeah, we agree on this. I mean,
Yeah, like
we were already talking about it on the one before.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
the
man.
man's wise beyond his years.
He's special, I think.
He's
That was my
definitely a
first time.
special person.
That was my first time being around him in that studio session, and I just really got to kind of witness his work, like how he does it. It's so like almost effortless,
But also well thought out.
Yeah, and it's
like,
just
I feel like we're putting him on a pedestal now, and I totally will. I'm cool with that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm cool with doing that. It's
yeah,
like,
fuck it. I mean, why not?
like I said, man, like he always be like, whether, like I said, I haven't spent a lot of time around him, just like you. But every time I do, it's like he's always spilling wisdom. Whether he's reading like a new book or something, or he's talking about his like self-development. It's like kind of, if you're gonna envy anybody for anything, it should be for something like that. Like,
oh yeah, I was telling him the other day, man. Like, we were just having our normal phone conversations, whatever. Like, that's a real man, bro. Like, he is introspective. Like, he handles his shit. He looks to be emotionally mature and all that shit. Like, a lot of people can't say that, or handle certain situations without getting too emotional about it or letting themselves get out of character.
Yeah.
Like, that is a guy who, is aware of all that shit. Or at least, maybe he does mess up like us normal humans, but we just don't see it.
dude, well, we played it on the one before, but we didn't play it on this one. I'm assuming we're gonna keep this and none of that other bullshit.
Oh yeah, let's do it, bro.
You want to
roll
listen to
with
some Steez? Did he say it was cool?
Yeah, let's listen to him. Let's listen to some Steez.
Which one? Stocked Up, Wise Words?
Let's do. Nah, hold on. Let's do. Let's do Spotless.
Okay.
Let's do Spotless. Because I feel like that one has some gems in it.
Going through this life and I must admit, been looking in the mirror like I can't quit. Been doing everything just to steady shit.
Y'all was telling Kit Sauce, he sent me this beat, and it was like piano chords, and he said he wanted guitar chords. So I put the chords down, and then all the lead part that you hear from the guitar is like one take Jake. I had been practicing it, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna record the whole song and freestyle it.
Oh, dope. That's cool.
Yeah.
I say I really need a drink or some. I might really need to bake or some. Yeah, but I really wanna make some. So I hit your line just to question some. Will you be there for me when I need? Will you be there when I'm going through some things? Oh, can I know if I call you? Answer when you pick up and I trip. Will you go the whole way? Will you fall back when I need you most or when I need you close?
Whose drums?
His.
When I need you close and when I need you the most. And when our stars go align and you know I'm feeling great. But when our stars are in a ray of my planets and I feel down, will you be around? Or would you skip town? Life trying to beat me up and get physical. It got me high looking like Mr. Child. I'm through the danger like Mr. Kyle. I be singing like I'm going up, started from the ground. But real niggas won't stay down. You know I'ma slide like a playground. I'm in this bitch, get the ultrasound. Go and check too.
Yes, sir.
I wanna go and get them checks too. I need it up.
I can check your credit, dude.
I won't
Tell you nothing if I can't tell the truth.
Will you be there for me when I need?
That's
Yeah,
funny
man.
that I could tell that wasn't your drums. Really, you got like the weird. I mean, not the sound.
No,
it's not a
you
diss,
told
but
me,
you have
bro.
the weirdest sound and shit, but in a good way. Like it's so different from everybody else's.
I appreciate that, man.
Like I can tell when it's his shit.
His bass is hard.
I try, man.
His bass is
He
hard.
uses like fucking like these like different. It's not trap drums. You know what I'm saying? It don't
Yeah.
always sound like trap drums to me. And that's why I like
You're
about
right.
it. The percussion, anyways.
You're right. I don't use trap drums.
Yeah, big shouts to Steez, dude.
Yeah, man. Definitely a wholesome person. I feel like, as someone who's worked with him for a lot, like, I don't even feel like what he does is like crazy, like, or different. I think it's just that he is such a genuine person
Yeah.
that, like, what he does, like, he means that shit. So, but anyways, yeah, man, I think as producers, we all have artists, that we fuck with. But I feel like I'm trying to hear from Kit about how your process is, how you come up with, because what's crazy is that I talk about all the time, oh, it's so hard for a producer. We deal with this, we deal with that. I mean, bro, it also takes, and you can relate to Sauce being someone who writes, it takes a lot to be vulnerable and write your feelings down on a paper or in your notes and, being okay with whatever wrongs you've done or whatever, experiences that make you feel a certain type of way or whatever, opening your wounds back up to that. So I can't imagine what that's like.
Well, there's, especially in hip hop, man, I feel like there's two different modes, right? Where, mode one, you're hype, you're feeling yourself, the dopamine's kicking off, you're doing, songs on trap drums, songs that could be considered more like club hits or whatever. You can get in a mode where you don't have to get too personal. And that can be super fun. It also can be super lame and uninteresting sometimes, I feel like, especially if you as a lyricist, as someone who writes lyrics, they kind of always want to be, and maybe I'm generalizing too much, but personally, I feel like I always kind of stick close to where I'm feeling at emotionally when I'm writing and be in that moment, be in those emotions. So yeah, you can definitely be vulnerable with it, and where that takes you could be something that you're proud of, and it could also be something that you're not proud of. Sometimes when you write lyrics about yourself that are inward looking, that is taking a look at yourself and admitting your wrongs, that can be kind of tough to tell people on a mass scale.
So that's how I always kind of imagine how the writing process would be. But there's also been a time where I've talked to Sauce and we were kind of collabing on a song, or he was showing me a hook that he wrote. And he was like, dude, I don't know why I write these hooks about me being heartbroken when I'm happily in a relationship. Yeah. But it works. You know what I'm saying? You write some catchy hooks. So it's you as an artist come from where you're really channeling your emotions into it, but maybe, from Sauce's perspective, I don't know what do you think it's like for you? Are you always someone who has to channel those emotions, or you told me, sometimes it just comes out of just, hey, this was a catchy melody and maybe I put some words to it?
That's usually how, because I'm just new into doing it. So for me, it's more trying to make a good catchy song. So most of the time it is something like that. Okay, I'm making a melody or making a beat or whatever. I hear words come to my head. I just sing it for fun to even just give the song, the beat, an idea. But then I might like it and keep it. But sometimes there is I feel like I really want to make something true to me, personal to myself that maybe people can relate to as well, which is this one song I had after he was pretty much my dad died, recently. I
remember hearing that joint actually.
Yeah, I was just making a beat and it kind of came to me too as well. But I knew I wanted to put actual verse on it instead of just doing a hook. So I was like, you know what? I'm really going to tap into my emotions.
Yeah.
And really just be vulnerable and be honest. And and it came out pretty decent, but I'm still new to writing and all that. So it was kind of not what I would want it now, but.
And I like that you said that, because I'm also going through I'm trying to get better at songwriting and, doing that, tapping into that emotional side, being a little bit more vulnerable, because I feel like while I'm not good at expressing myself through my words, my music kind of takes that over. That's why my beats, I feel like I try to put more into it, and I like to work with the artist because I like to be able to be on the same page emotionally, or capture whatever we're feeling. But yeah, man, that's really cool. Cause like I've always been jealous of people that can like write lyrics and
Me
come
too.
up with stuff. And
Yeah, me too.
I mean, because that's definitely an art form in itself. And while I'm not trying to like come into anybody's lanes by writing my own music and lyrics, I always like, you know, admire, you know, the skill that it takes. I mean, because it's not only like an art, it's also like a practice thing. Like you have to practice. Like you didn't just start like writing the quality of stuff that you have now, like back then. You know, you had to do it multiple times over and over again.
I know, that's what I have to tell myself too. Because like I said, I'm new into doing it. Where I'll take it anywhere, I don't know, but it's like I'll look at people like him or Don or whoever, and I'm like, God, they're so good. Like I want to be there, but then I'm like, wait, you know, they've been doing it for so long,
right?
You know, they're just way above me. I haven't climbed that mountain.
And
that works vice versa too. Like we could never do what you guys do, not to the scale. I mean,
I can see that.
And another thing that's crazy too is like to kind of add to what you were saying is like not only that, but like experiences play a huge part into it.
Yeah,
like when I'm working with Steez and we're one-on-one, and I'm like, man, like how are you so genuine in saying that? Like how do you say things like that? How do you even think about things like that? It's like maybe I haven't gone through enough to be able to get to that level. And while maybe that's like a hard pill to swallow, I mean, I'm also fortunate for that. Like, cause I know, I mean, just a few things about, you know, him losing his grandfather or whatever. He has a record on his upcoming album, Better Never Late Than. So anyways, Steve, sorry.
Steez?
Yeah, I was just trying to be stupid. But no, he has a record where he talks about his grandfather and stuff. But anyways, yeah, I mean, you know, those things shape you, man.
Oh, for sure.
And yeah, so
I wish I really could tap into like my childhood trauma shit and like kind of put that out there for like people to like, you know, like grasp onto. And
yeah,
like that really is it though, right? You really, when you get into those emotional pockets, you really are just feeding the public your trauma.
Which is the tricky part, in a commercial way that's consumable.
Yeah,
like, not always.
Yeah,
but I mean,
well, I mean it's consumable if people are listening to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people relate to it, like you will. Like anybody's gonna write a song about pain, but you're gonna write a song about pain that's different than Kit's song about pain, or my song about pain. And so whatever's most palatable or, you know, relatable, etc. You know, whatever gets marketed. Just kidding. Full circle, we have come on the company podcast.
Hey, Game, if you were out there, the real Game LA. You can definitely have my song about pain. I'm giving it out for free, dude.
Use it.
Yeah, it's yours. You can put it on your mixtape, and you can be on another magazine cover, getting people like me and their hopes up. You asshole.
It's been 2 hours and 17 minutes. I appreciate you coming through.
No, this was cool, man. Really fun.
I appreciate company for giving us the platform to do this.
Yes, sir. Now they bitches and their friends.
Mr. Sauce, is there anything you want to plug? Maybe I wouldn't do something that's too time stamped. I mean, maybe. I don't know how fast we can edit this.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we obviously don't have as much video to edit.
Yeah, that's true.
It's okay. We'll just put like pictures from our Instagrams where there's no video, dude. Just like cycle it through. That'd be easy, right?
Well, fuck it. Plug it anyways. And if anybody watches this later than the date, then they might go listen to the song.
Yeah, Talk to Me Nice dropping sometime this month.
Yeah, man.
Donovan McCrae, Juice.
Yeah, plug yourself. What's your at on Instagram?
I go by SauceTheProducer _. It's at SauceTheProducer _.
SauceTheProducer _. So not sauce _ the producer.
Nope. It's all one.
Or sauce the _ producer.
Nope. Just SauceTheProducer, one word, _.
_.
That's how you find me. Don't ask where my nickname came from because it's not that cool.
Oh, we might have to get in that one time. How'd you come up with your producer name?
It's really shit story, so stupid. Because a lot of people think, and then hear Sauce, they're probably thinking like, oh, he's probably a drip god. And then they see like Camo Crocs and Brooks and Dunn hat. And like, who the fuck is this?
Sauce.
Who's this white jackass?
Hey man, that's the Sauce though. And we got Kit right here. Tag yourself.
Okay, so really only find me on Instagram and Facebook, but my Instagram is at Kit KIT dot period, whatever you want to put it, KIT dot company, KIT dot KMPNY.
There we go. And I'm Ayo, it's Marita, aka Marita. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the Cameras That Are Dead podcast.
I'm gonna drag us out with some gnarly Nick, dude.
Gnarly Nick.
I'm trying to hear because I don't even know who this is.
Oh,
Let's
dude,
do it.
This shit's hard, bro.
Yo, can you turn the or at least my channel down? I'm about to unplug my shit.
Hey, what it be? Shit, man. Let me get a whiskey and water. And go on and make that thing a double, man. It's been a hell of a week. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I pour some whiskey in my water, then go and body the track. Gotta let these suckers know that not anybody can rap. Left the porch, called a rap, then went and bought me a strap. East Lenore, Long Street, Nicky B embodied the trap. Shit, I remember being 21, 22 pistol pushed down in my shoe. Trapping and making more money than anyone. Busting down pounds, I made thousands of loot. I left the porch surrounded by blue bandanas, and soon I was down with the crew. Dog, I ain't that different from you. Just back as a youth, I was downright confused. This is Raleigh, not LA. I seen bodies caught around the way. So my dogs are gnarly every day. For all the homies dead and gone today. It's the Bible Belt, man, so if you're different, then these dumbass bigots got a lot to say. And the cops is crooked if they look at wrong. Shots fired, another child dropped the pay. Everything they taught me back in school is obsolete. Thank God I skipped and bought a zip and got my knowledge off the street. Take the stress and regrets and I put them properly on beats and crack these bottles cause my problems on repeat. Yeah. Pour me some whiskey and water, please. I know this world ain't what it ought to be. Neither am I. My apologies. I probably shouldn't have done what I did, but I did. Damn, I swear them streets was calling me. Okay. Pour me some whiskey and water, please. I know this world ain't what it ought to be. Neither am I. My apologies. I probably shouldn't have done what I did, but I did. Damn, I swear them drinks was calling me. Hey, I pour some whiskey in my water, then wander off in the night to a low life bar to indulge in my dim delight. And I talk to the Lord, said, dog, I ain't living right. Taking guilt to my grave, but still thankful for gifts of life. Like my wife, sit tight, dog, it's like a roller coaster ride. Damn near lost my mind while I was trying to find the sober side. Certainly crossed the line, if mama knew, then she'd be mortified. Mama tried, but I just left the porch, became a problem child. This is America, ain't it so funny the way that it works? Pledge of allegiance to killing off natives so progress can rape Mother Earth. Fuck. Had you some faith in the president? He may be racist and hateful at first, but give him a chance. Nah, fuck Donald Trump. He made America worse. Take what I say in this verse, half full of empty, just like the bottle I'm drinking. I remember the SWAT team raided the property, left me with nothing but something to think about. Fuck it, it's not about the bank account. Lost 40 G's, but it taught me a valuable lesson. This money can come and go. Shit, I need to be counting my blessings. Oh, some whiskey and water, please. I know this world ain't what it ought to be. Neither am I.